One Night Tonight, ladies and gents. Welcome to the Arcade Tavern. Tonight, we have the whole fucking crew. We have the Dwarf, Ken, Mel, Rob, Resident Jester, Zoe, Taylor, Desi, and Danny. Apex is catching up some Z's, winkety wink until later, or doing the giggity with pillows. Sit back and enjoy.
Please, someone clip that.
Yeah, you okay there? Done? Yeah, I know, bud. You singing the song of your people?
He's making
Show me your war face.
Free the lone.
Got it. Go.
Cool. Hold on.
Go, Mel. I'm covering
No, I
you.
know, but they're behind me.
No shit. That's why I'm covering you.
It knocked back my grenade, you asshole! What was that? Oh my god, he just straight batted it out of the air. Like Kobe fucking Bryant. Shut up, we're asking the questions now. What did your assistant find out? Talk if you don't tell us. I'll chop it off. This was in the game? Oh my god! No, not that. I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. So talk. I made him find out where the man with the gun arm was, but that's what I was ordered to do. By whom? No, if I told you that, I'd be killed. Talk if you don't tell us. I'll rip it off. Oh, the things that go over your head when you're younger.
Hey guys, you want to learn some coding? Okay, so we're going to do a quick coding class. So here is a null reference exception. As you can see right here. That's bad. That's real bad because that means you tried to reference an object in programming that actually means nothing. There's nothing exists there. And when you do that in an object-oriented programming language, such as the one being used in here, as you can see, it blows up. And then the game crashes. Such as just now. This is bad. This is real bad. You know, you don't want this. You're not supposed to reference things that are null because that means there's nothing there. And you're trying to do something on something that's nothing. You can't operate on something that's nothing.
Why do they do that?
Please be okay.
Unless they're taking a lot of money from Apple. I never get that lucky with a shot.
Thank God, it's not her.
Or
Oh, you
the
might have to just
complement
refresh.
file.
I
There
did
is a
disable
book
it. That's
full
weird.
of every nice thing anyone has ever said about you and who said it. For every minute you spend looking at the book, you have to spend a minute looking
Wait.
at this. Do you spend 10 minutes reading it?
For every minute you spend looking at the book, you have to spend a minute looking at porn? Do you spend 10 minutes reading it? Is this a trick question? This one feels weird. I don't know how to answer this. I guess I'll say yes? I don't know. That's some light viewing. I was the only one that said yes. Nice.
All right, focus the juggernaut, y'all.
Are you okay, my sweet?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
He's like, thank you. Nobody's ever asked me that before.
My mother doesn't even ask me.
Oh, you know what? Do I have a flashbang? I don't have a flashbang? Fuck. That would have made this really fast. And you know what the cruelest thing is? Do you see... Hold on, let me get this in the camera here. There is a flash grenade. You know where that would be useful? In the fight we're about to be in, but you can't get to it without it starting the fucking fight and taking you away from it. This game likes to be a dick sometimes. Watch this. I'll show you. Hey, Maz! What's up, dude? I'm going to do my best to sneak over there and try not to trigger the cutscene. Sneaky sneak. Sneaky sneak. Yeah, most of the time. Sometimes it's good. Can I reach? No way! The game likes to make me a liar. Fuck yeah, we're in business now. Oh my god, that has never happened. Thank you, Earl. Claudia loses a toe. Hey, I actually caught the transition. Yay! What's up, guys? Happy October. What did I say? Oh, spooktacular. What I was about to say, Spooktember. Like, no. That's incorrect. Holy shit, we got a lot of people in chat. Did we both wear green today? And we got a blue background.
Greenish.
Greenish.
I'm definitely green. I stole all your green and put it on my shirt.
Hold on. Let's see. So we're wearing green. Let's put it up against... Let's try purple. Oh, that's boring. Pink?
You look like a watermelon.
Yeah.
I like the purple. That's just...
You like the purple?
I like purple.
It's a little faint. Okay, cool. We'll go with purple.
Purple.
Oh, let's see what we got in chat. What is up to? You know what? I always do this. Do you want to do it?
I don't trust myself to do it well.
Do it.
Okay. Well, you have to scroll though, because I'm scared.
Okay.
Cody, JC, Emmy, Amma, Honest, Russ. I'm almost supposed to be Bobby. And is there anybody else? Streamlabs and there, I did my best. And all you people lurking. And all the lurkers, who was me once upon a time.
All you lurkers. And congrats, Cody, on first.
There you go.
Holy Moses. I'm so excited about this month. We will be getting back to Murder by Numbers because, oh, goddamn, that game is fun and funny. And she's really great at the puzzles. But it is October, and so we had to get into the spirit. So I figured we are going to be playing Silent Hill 2. Towards the end of the month, but leading up to that, I wanted to take my sister through the wonderful games that passed for scary games when I was a kid. I'm old, okay? I think this was for NES. It was either for Atari or for NES. We were playing the original Nightmare on Elm Street. So get ready for some 3 pixels and MIDI music, because that's what we're getting.
Trying to remember, there was actually, I think, an old point-and-click adventure game where basically it was training you to be a serial killer.
What? That sounds like fun.
I might have to find it. We might maybe that. Well, it's really fucked up, apparently. I've never played it, but...
we need to play that. That sounds cool.
There's also Phantasmophobia, which is also... And then there was another one, too, that was, like, very... what's it? H.G. Geiger? There was a game. I'll have to see if I can find those. Like, I never played them, but it was on this top 15 scariest games of all time sort of countdown reel.
Oh, I love those.
Of which, what was the other one I told you about? With the fourth wall breaking concept of insanity.
Ooh.
Eternal Darkness was another one.
Oh yeah, you were saying that one.
That game's longer
really
though. It's
good.
not like a one-nighter, but scary games.
Yes. So this is gonna be fun because, as you know, we cannot handle scary games, so we're pushing ourselves to play scary games.
I have to tell you guys something. You guys gotta be really proud of me because many people know I'm arachnophobic, and yo girl is playing Grounded right now. So
what's Grounded?
It's basically a Honey I Shrunk the Kids thing where you're actually you're basically preteens out in the garden after you've been shrunk. Which means all of the bugs and other creatures are
ginormous.
And one of them are spiders.
No. Honest guy, thank you so much for the donation.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you have golden, or was it orb weavers and fucking wolf spiders.
No.
But here's the funny thing about the game too.
Uh-uh.
Here's the funny thing about the game is they actually introduced an arachnid accessibility mode. where you can turn, it's a meter, and you can turn it up. The more you turn it up, the less of a spider it looks like. And so like on the first level, it takes away 4 of the legs. It's only 4-legged. And on the next level, I think it takes away the sounds it makes and it makes them less spider even though spiders don't make sounds.
Kind of.
I think so, yeah. And I think it takes away the fangs. And then like the next one, eventually it takes away like the legs, the extra eyes, and then the last thing is...
It sounds like more frightening.
Honestly, it is. And it takes away the texture. So you basically have like a circle.
A circle
an oval,
with 2 legs.
No, they're nothing at that point. They're floating circles and
That's
2
worse.
round eyes, which your brain starts filling in all the gaps. And yeah, it makes it worse, especially when you're not sure if the circles over there are spiders. And the thing is, in that game, spiders are probably the most lethal things you'll come across, and they're fucking huge. So they're bigger than your characters by a lot. But it was kind of funny that my friends who I'm playing with got into a bit of trouble, and they ran away, and I was too scared. So I was like, there's like a big tree in the middle of the garden, and I was kind of up on the trunk. And granted, there's like a lot of spiders around the area, and one of them found us, and I got away before I got noticed, but it started chasing after them. So here I am up on the trunk, watching as these 2 guys run screaming from like floating orb following.
Sacrifice your friends.
Fuck yeah, it's spiders. It's actually kind of funny how often I'm never spotted in that game by the spiders, but like every time I'd go out at night in the game by myself, I'd come across one. It never saw me, but it would end up coming back anyways to our base, and I'd be like, "Hi, have fun with that. I'm gonna go hide in the corner now." So, anyways.
But orb weavers, like wolf spiders, okay, they're furry and they're big, but they don't hurt you. Weavers are deadly.
No, they're not. Orb weavers?
Yeah.
I don't think they're...
Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm thinking funnel spiders. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got them confused.
It's actually the wolf spiders in the game that have poison.
Oh, come on.
But then you can get a dagger that's made out of one of their fangs, and you stab them with it, and I'm like, yeah, suck on that. It's like
suck
spider
on their own
bane.
poison?
Yes! It works. Makes me very happy.
That's interesting.
While I'm
logic.
screaming in pain. I didn't sleep well the first night I played that game.
She's not even drunk, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm just cheerful. It's been a couple weeks, so I'm happy to be back here and with you guys. So thank you for your patience.
Slip and Zippo, what up? I don't have to outrun the bear. I just have to outrun you. That's true. That's terrifyingly true.
In Skyrim, it has a mod that turns the spiders into bears, which I also appreciate as well.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers! Get yourself a beverage.
Even if it's water.
This is mostly gin.
Woo! Oh, you actually used gin.
I did.
I'm trying.
I was, but I'm trying really hard to get myself into gin because I want to appreciate gin more. Appalachia Fishing Club, what up?
Appalachia. So I always say to people, they're like, "Oh, you're dressed so nicely today in a dress." I'm like, "Yeah, it's because I'm out of jeans." That's always my excuse.
Like, I don't want to do laundry.
Like, I forgot to do it last night. I was too busy running from spiders, so sorry.
It's just priorities, you know? People just don't understand. Especially if they're not gamers.
It's stupid. It's like the stupidest thing for me to play this game, but I'm like a glutton for punishment, so I figured it fit the horror theme for the month in its own special way.
It totally does. I'm kind of jealous. I feel like there's been so few games lately. Like, can someone just release something, please? I don't even care if it's crappy. I will play it. I haven't had just a game. And I'm unemployed right now. This is the best time for a game to come out. I just sit there for 12 hours and just play a game. And there's no games.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I've been pretty much replaying old stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And now
I'm playing Persona 5 for like the 7th time. I could practically repeat it verbatim. Oh my gosh. 5 likes! I need some help with a Halloween costume. I wanted to do like Pyramid Head.
I would pay to see that because it would take up the entire screen.
It would, and I wouldn't be able to see. So
and then I wouldn't be able to see because your big ass head would be in the way, and I'd just be like, "Hi,
you're like,
hi people,
hi." Have you played RE Village? Yes, we did.
It was like RE Village, RE8. There we go.
Yeah, I know. I always forget. The new one does not look good. But yes, we did play that. That was probably one of the biggest turnout we ever gotten for a live stream because we got raided by a huge streamer. Who the only reason why he raided us was because I was dressed as Lady Dimitrescu. And he was just clicking through. He's like, "Oh, what's this?" And then he saw I was dressed as Lady Dimitrescu, and you just see his eyes go. I know who we're raiding.
That's sweet.
I was not prepared for that. It's like the only time I ever had to put on slow-mo chat because chat was just...
That's super sweet.
It was very cool. I don't think many of them stuck around, which is fine, but they were all... Like, they were a great group of people, so supportive. Except at like 4 a.m. Yeah, poor Alma was into like overdrive mode, trying to be like, so many messages. I mean, thankfully, like a lot of them were, you know, really nice, really supportive. It was very cool. Viber, what's up?
Hey, Viber.
Oh, welcome back to the internet. I know. Once you don't have internet, you're like, it's like not having a leg.
What do? I have to go outside.
Who does that?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, yes. So, Nightmare on Elm Street. Surprisingly enough, neither of us have watched it.
I can't bring myself to watch. I mean, you know, I probably could
either.
actually bring myself to watch the old ones just because, you know, movies tend not to stand up to the test of time most times. But
there's moments in the first one that's still pretty...
Yeah, I believe that, but I think the rest of it I probably would be kind of like, okay, it's a little bit campy, but I just don't really like horror movies. I like horror games a lot, but I don't know why I'm not really... I think I don't like horror movies because they only have like 2 hours, so they pack in as much shit, and I'm like, it's too much, I can't handle it. Slow it down.
Yeah, and it's funny because when you're older and you're looking back, again, I haven't seen it, but I do watch a lot of clips. Like I watched Dead Meat when he covers the scary movies, so I get to see the scary movie without having to actually watch it. And I'm watching this Nightmare on Elm Street, and it's so funny because you see in the face, like it's all gnarled and burnt off. They forgot to do the chest. So when he's chasing after someone, he tries to show them that, you know, he's, you know, otherworldly. He lifts his shirt, and his skin totally fine.
Like Latino waxed?
Well, no, he has some chest hair, which is weird. Especially when it like curls around his nipple. But then he takes his knife and cuts into his abdomen and like worms come out. I'm like, okay, so only your face and your arms and your hands were horribly burned. But thankfully your nips are totally fine. So stuff like that will take you completely out of the movie that as an adult you can laugh at, and as a kid just whoosh, straight over your head. Like, oh my god, he's gonna kill her. Except for the remake, that was trash. Yes, it was.
They made a remake?
Oh, they've made so many. Except Freddy vs. Jason. Again, haven't seen it, watched a lot of clips, love it.
Really?
That is so fun, just watching those two just fucking fight each other as they're trying to kill campers. It's so campy, but it's campy done right.
Is that why they call it campy? It's because it always seems to take place at camps.
You know, that's a damn good question. I don't know. Would love to know if you guys know that.
Yes, I like etymology, so I'd be very curious.
Yes, that's where the first instance of Johnny Depp was in Nightmare on Elm Street.
He got turned to jam.
Yeah, he got folded in half, sucked into a bed, and like 10 times the blood in a human body just sprayed outwards. Yes, Freddy vs. Jason was fire. Yes, it was. Oh, man. I can't believe that was the first iteration of Johnny Depp. So, this game, even as just unbelievably cheesy as it is, I don't know which character we play as. You guys are gonna have to let me know. Which is basically this big guy in an orange shirt and orange pants. I'm thinking he's an escape convict.
I was gonna say,
because who wears that much orange, like, on their own accord?
Unless it's a jumpsuit for like, I don't know. I feel like in Dexter's Laboratory and Danny Phantom, they're always wearing orange jumpsuits. So maybe he's like a really burly scientist that doesn't skip a leg day and arm day. I don't know.
No, this guy skips none of the days, but gets his ass kicked pretty hard. The cool thing about this is that you're playing through, and then you're up against a timer, and then after a certain amount, everything, and I'll show you, will flip to where now all the things that you're fighting have a little bit more life. They look a little bit more demonic. And the thing is, you're trying to find a radio before you fall asleep. Oh. When you fall asleep, then you're in the nightmare realm, and you have a certain amount of time you have to find the radio before you have to fight Freddy.
The concept reminds me of something else. I guess it's very typical for like kind of like the You're Hunted sort of games, like Clock Tower and
Ooh,
whatnot.
God, that's a good one.
I was gonna say, all I know about Freddy Krueger is like what little lore I know from the actual movie and Dead by Daylight. So that's the only reason I know like a clock is involved. I know he comes and kills you in your sleep, but like the big thing in there is you have to like wake people up or whatnot.
Yeah,
so.
that's a great game. It still terrifies me to this day. Yeah, JC, we were just talking about Dead Meat. I love watching him cover movies. It's such an interesting concept. He just talks about movies and covers all the deaths in them and tries to give a ranking for like the best death or the cheesiest death and like how many people died in the movie. And he's a real big horror fanatic. So like he'll go and interview people who played Freddy or people who played Jason or Michael Myers. It's really cool. Okay, so you're gonna have. So I'm gonna run it through once. We're gonna trade off. So it's gonna be these arrow keys and a Z and an X. Oh, come on, that's part of the fun.
No.
Yeah.
No, you told me I was gonna have to do shit.
Yeah, you gotta do shit.
I don't like being chased.
Oh, you're not technically chased. Hold on, let me turn down the audio.
You're not technically chased, she says, as I'm getting chased. Because I don't get the clock in time. Or radio, or whatever it is that I'm supposed to find.
I mean, how frightening. Oh, are you hearing the audio?
Oh,
The audio's worse.
If it's Benny Hill, then it's probably fine. Oh my god, I played Benny Hill music while I'm getting chased. That'd be hilarious.
I wanted to do that for our Silent Hill one, which we may be able to pull that off. Oh, but thankfully we get a lot of lives. You guys have to let me know if the music is way loud, because it doesn't sound loud. No, damn it. That's punch, okay. So Z is punch, X is jump. And you have to go up into the houses, but for some reason it sticks.
That's not... You just punched a snake in the face, how rude.
Yep.
Snake was just trying to go to school and you just like, nope.
Also, the hitboxes are really weird. I think it's random which house you have to walk into first.
That's...
Oh yeah. Let me walk into that. See, look at that big muscle guy.
Huh.
Oh, and you have to collect bones in order to go fight Freddy.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, he has a huge jump box.
Sprouts.
Oh yeah, those get worse. Oh yeah, I think I need to jump in.
Oh, there's a jumping spider. The fuck? He's so happy though.
Yeah, I'm not. Ugh.
Nice.
I was playing this for a while yesterday, trying to remember how to do it, trying to figure out where to go. Fuck you. No.
Huh.
I confuse the controls a lot.
I don't know how much time you have left.
So your fist kills spiders? Yes.
Big monster-sized spiders.
Oh, we're falling asleep.
What the fuck? The hell is that supposed to be?
Oh,
It's literally like
my
a head
death.
crab. It's just a crab
much.
made of head.
Nah.
What is that supposed to be?
Freddy's head
Oh,
with 8 legs. See how they take more health?
nice.
Yeah, go away. Woo! Oh fuck, I gotta go up there.
You have to get every single bone?
Yeah. So the head spider, pretty much. There we go. Where's that ghosty ghost? No, we're good? Cool.
That one's hauling ass.
Yeah, they're a little faster and they take a lot more damage when you're asleep.
Dig the music.
It's actually not bad. No! Fucker. Will you just let me? I don't know why there's centaurs in here. This game gets very confusing.
You mean satyrs?
Oh, is that what that is?
Centaurs have four legs.
Oh, right.
Artsy, whatever the heck. That was the in 11th hour. Satyr was the answer.
Oh,
Remember?
that's true.
Artsy something something. Artsy
Oh,
leper
shit.
or something like that.
We gotta find a radio like right now.
There's
Oh,
one.
there it is. Bye. Woo!
Ooh, it's throwing us diamond dagger. Where's our heart today? Oh boy. Oh, what the? Oh, it's a rat. I actually get
And
it.
I should be able to.
Jump for victory. Oh,
No! I was saving myself.
maybe you can jump the other way. Oh,
Oh, it's just I have to hold down. The controls are the scariest part about this whole game. Yay!
so it's like when the music identifies. Oh my
Identifies.
fucking god! I'm shutting up.
No, stop! God, the controls are so bad.
What I'm trying to say is that when the music intensifies is when you. Maybe you should jump from the. Oh, that works. Ooh, so close. Is when Freddy comes. I was trying to figure out like how do you gauge time.
There's a piece of the music, so that last song, that you were hearing, the do 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 do. So what that song is that's the old 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you, and at the end of that is when now you have to go fight Freddy. Now we're fighting his left hand?
We're literally fisticuffs right now.
Yup. Come here. Damn it. I know you have a full extension.
Is there any time limit on this thing?
No.
He doesn't have. Maybe he doesn't have one yet.
Probably doesn't have one yet. Come
Then
here.
watch, he'll go full this time.
There we go.
Suck it up. Well, now he went.
Yay! But this is pretty much the game.
Oh,
You have to.
that's
Oh, you little shit. It's basically beating up on Freddy's extremities. And then I don't know if there's a final showdown with him. I'm guessing so. Oh, you little shit. It's tempting me forward. But unfortunately, those little orange balls hurts us too. Come here. Oh. You fucking little cheese!
I don't know how much health this thing has.
Up at the top middle.
Oh, it's still red though.
He's on his last bar.
Oh, okay. So
Booyah!
oh, that only one. So now you gotta.
Let's go back to the other house.
Is the other house open?
Eh. Walk in the house. There we
I guess
go.
you can. Just breaking in all these creepy houses.
Oh, these bats are the worst.
Oh god, I'm having Mega Man vibes.
Yes.
So how many times you gotta do this? Every single house, or?
Yep. Thankfully, there's not many. I was like, please die quickly.
Yeah. What happens if you don't get the bones?
You can't fight Freddy. So
Oh,
that
so you'll
part
just
where
go
the
to the
down
bottom.
arrow, you can't go to that.
Good thing you have falling damage in this game.
Yeah. Games with falling damage are just fucking mean.
Oh, wow, that guy's hauling ass.
Ooh! Ooh! Oh, you come on! I so had that. Fuck. I'm just gonna come over here and punch your fucking face. Oh, come on!
I'm supposed to get up there.
I've
Oh,
gotta.
it's, I see. It's not probably up.
Oh, there. That kind of worked.
I see. So you have to.
Fuck! Oh, I can walk right past that. Yeah. No.
Oh, you fell asleep.
boss looks like Altered Beast. Yep.
Oh no, I don't like this either. At least those only take one hit.
That is nice. Now we go up. Stop! Fuck you!
Oh, ghosties!
They're very cute. When they stay in your hit range! Oh, why did I? I'm gonna laugh if I actually managed to beat this on the first. Probably not.
Music sounds like music from Castlevania. Does it? I
A
never
little bit.
played the older ones. I tried. I tried to play Rondo of Blood. I didn't really like it, honestly. But I think it's because I started with well, I started with Lament of Innocence, and then I played
Come on.
What was it? Curse of Darkness, which is and then I played Symphony of the Night, and Symphony of the Night I fucking fell in love in.
Oh, of course.
And then I went and played Rondo of Blood, and I was just like, oh, this isn't like Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for that too. Is Lufa gonna join us when the Jackbox Party Pack comes out? That's up to her. I'm trying to save that radio. Oh wait, no, I need that radio.
So if Freddy's on the screen and they get the radio, does he go away then?
When the song runs out, they take you to him.
Oh,
and
I
so, yeah.
Oh, but if the song runs out and you don't have all the bones, then what happens? You just die? Guess we'll just
No. You have to fight him or he kills you.
But it's not gonna be like the hand?
No. Son of a bitch!
It's tricky.
Hey, Dad, what's up?
Hi, Dad.
Fuck. You ready for a lot of swearing? Like a lot.
Is that any different than what we normally do?
Oh, that's true. But it's weird when your dad's watching you, you know?
Oh, it's never stopped me.
Oh, come the fuck on!
Sorry, Dad, but working in a male-dominated industry, can't help it.
I don't care, I'm fucking jumping over you. Oh, crap. No crap.
Oh, so this is what happens.
Oh no, this is, the boss.
Yeah, so now you're fighting his head.
Yeah, and he's gonna be spitting out this shit.
Oh, Lord.
So now we just get to play the waiting game. Ooh, that was a lot of hits on him.
Okay, up the edge.
Yeah,
I was
that
just get scared for a second.
scares, or
Oh,
saves
down.
me a lot. Come on, get your fucking up. No! Yep. Die a lot, and die a lot more! I'm gonna punch your sperm. I'm sorry, it looks like sperm.
Like, what are those supposed to be?
No clue. Tongues? Woo! That was a lot of hits. Yeah. Dang! You fucking... I asked you to die! Oh my god!
Seems like you're still at full health, though.
I weirdly am. I don't know why that is. Am I getting health from these things?
Or maybe
That's
it's-
gonna get me. Nope.
Oh, no, it's just like the
How
game's
did I-
glitching.
Yeah, that's probably glitching. Unfortunately, this is like the safest place to stand. Would you just get over here? Not you, cat. Oh, there we
now
go.
you got a cat.
Yes.
Well done.
Oh my god.
So how many houses you gotta go to?
5, I think?
Ugh, are you serious?
Yep.
Well, it seems like you have 5 lives now somehow. Unless
Oh, I had
that's
to
glitched, too.
continue.
Oh.
But it might be glitch.
Huh.
Or there might be shrimp. It might be shrimp.
Hi, kitty. You being a good girl? No? Okay.
No, God, never.
pausing me. Ow, you're so heavy. Ah, you got my headphones.
Ah,
Sorry.
it's okay.
Oh, that's new.
Oh, of course. I mean, they had to put a Frankenstein monster in here. Because of what else would you be afraid of? Okay, can you stop hovering over my head? Here's acid drop. Oh, fuck. Come here, fuckers. Woo!
Nice,
Got
well
it.
done. Oh,
That was a little, whoo! That little shit. Come on. Got it. I don't even know how.
Continue. It's just a reset in health while continuing where you died, like the old arcades. It would. Oh yeah, so that's what it is. Is that you're putting in more money to play the game?
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Lord of Cancer, what's up? Fuck. God damn it! Yeah, it's like you have to sacrifice a life. Thank you, honest guy.
Oh,
You fucking
wow.
kidding me? I'm trying to do something. Buggered the fuck off.
Good evening. You're never going to believe a workplace story from my mom and sister that involves someone trying to attempt vehicular assault.
Wow.
Jesus. And trying to. Was that friend or friend?
Yeah, like, son of a bitch! Wait a
Someone's
minute, I'm
boss
missing one.
on. Oh, like friend, someone's boss on LinkedIn and Facebook.
Shit. It was like a 90s. God, son of a bitch! 90s, yeah, I think this came out like 89.
You're a baby. You're a baby.
Son of a goddamn! Why does he slide?
Are you being good?
Oh!
Kisses? No kisses. No kisses. Okay.
Come, just jump on the fucking thing! What did I miss? Ugh. What did I miss? No. As far as I can tell, that's not a platform.
Oh, it's up there.
Oh, you kidding me?
Yeah, Catford.
Good
Not
catch.
this. I know, it's well hidden up there.
There we go. Fuck, now we gotta get all the way back. I shouldn't have raced that.
It's just like, fuck it, let's go.
I'm just like, run. Oh, damn it. Woo! Okay.
Oh my god, it's like hard to watch.
Yeah, he slides.
What was that thing you picked up?
No clue.
It's like yin yang.
Ah.
I like how you're like holding on for dear life, Cat. She's like, I'm
She's
just
funny.
leaving. Okay.
Oh, fuck. Well, I got one of you.
I can only imagine the kids. Mom, can we please buy the guidebook for this game? I can't finish the game without it.
Guidebooks. Before there was an internet. Oh shit, I have to go down there. Fucking hitting me! I just want the fucking farm!
These spiders are sissy compared to the ones I have to deal with.
I've no doubt.
god. Spiders are just like fucking me in that game. They're so vicious. You need writing on them. Fly.
3. Damn it.
They're also horrifically fast too. And they're very like, they jump back and I jump forward and it's just like, spiders aren't supposed to jump that high.
Nope.
At least, you know, non-jumping spiders won't. It's like, can you please not? Thank you.
Oh, come on. I wonder if Freddy had the COVID shot. Freddy is the COVID shot. Stop. Just fucking leave me alone.
How hard the old games used to be.
Yeah.
Nintendo hard.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, another? Jesus.
I'm getting my ass kicked by flies. This is driving me nuts.
Nice.
Thank you. Woo!
Did you just Hail Mary that?
I Hail Mary the shit out of that.
Loof out here going,
fuck.
back in my day, our spiders came from Australia.
Alright, what's his jump box like?
You ladies are awesome after a couple drinks.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, back in my day, I didn't play games that had spiders in it because they're arachnophobic.
Oh, fuck.
Which, freaking heck, they were like bad enough in Oblivion when they were large. And then they made them even larger in Skyrim, and then they put them on the fucking ceiling, and I was like, oh, fuck you.
Right.
And then there's this, like, for people who are arachnophobic, just tune out for, like, the next 30 seconds. There's this random dungeon in Skyrim where you start going into it. It's really like an out-of-the-nowhere dungeon. No real reason to go to it unless you're just around exploring, which I like to do in that game.
Mm-hmm.
And so, because I feel like every dungeon has a story, which is kind of cool,
That's
except
good.
in this one, you have to go into the stream of water, and the stream of water carries you away, so you can't control, like, you can't stop it, and then it sends you over a waterfall into a cavern, and all these spiders drop from the ceiling. I had conniptions when that happened. Just like, no, thank you, fuck off.
God damn it, I cannot
Put
figure out his
scorpions in the
jump
game or
box.
something, so it's gotta be fucking spiders.
Would you pick a direction? Oh.
Are we literally playing like Freddy Krueger Hangman here?
Yeah.
We're just gonna like break off one of his body parts.
Mm-hmm.
Got offended because the one guy's girlfriend wouldn't talk to him or look at him when she finally did. She looked at him the wrong way, and I'm guessing he used the forklift to try running her over.
Whoa!
He had the fastest speed. They're like, guy, a little loco.
Fuck. Like, I don't even know how to... Maybe if I... You know? Maybe that'll bring him down a little bit?
That didn't even look like that should have hit.
Ah, fuck. Whew! Your turn. 9 likes! Thank you guys so much.
How do I play this game?
Okay, so arrow keys move you around, Z is your punch, X is your jump.
Backwards.
I know.
Actually, it's not really. When I play emulators for like Pokemon, that's kind of how you play it. So Z is your punch and X is your
Jump. And enter is your continue. Wolverine trying to punch you. I know, right?
Oh, no, that was on exit. God damn it. I'm already off to a bad start.
That's okay. It takes me a while to learn these controls too.
You said up is to...
To go into the buildings, yes, but sometimes you gotta mash it, or you may have to go to one of the other houses. I don't know how they pick them.
Wait, punch. Oh, god damn, you were kidding.
Dad says, go get him, Lisa.
They're getting me, Dad! This is one of the moments where Dad, like, walks into the room, he's like, you wouldn't? And I just go, no.
No.
Oh, god damn it, really? This is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the scariest thing in this game is fucking controls.
How? Okay, I guess that's fair.
Oh, nothing about this is fair.
Well, I didn't realize the little rocks. I can't even get in here.
You gain a new key. You gain a key to a new house each time you beat a boss. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm probably gonna need a reset already. I thought I could go in here. Could I not? Oh, now it goes.
No, you didn't walk into the house yet. You fell asleep. When HR found out about it, he said that she started it, and when they looked at the video, yeah, I'm glad that they caught him on it. Why did he freeze there? That's weird. I love the little ghost. He's so cute.
Okay.
Honest Guy says, well done.
Wow, I'm... It's like... You have to jump? No, fuck. Controls! How do I do anything?
Balder was trying to catch the hand when you were fighting the boss.
Are you fucking serious? What do you have to do to make these work?
Oh, you gotta hold down the jump button for a long time. He has a huge jump box.
Okay.
Even though you think no one should have a jump box that big. Honest Guy says, Lisa, you hot this. I mean, you got this.
I don't got shit, man. You really just gotta button mash.
Pretty much.
Wait, this is jump?
Yeah.
I'm totally gonna see.
It's okay. I did that so much.
Don't even know, dude. I was like, okay, I could do this. This doesn't seem unbearable. No, this seems fucking ridiculous.
This makes me feel better because
I'm
I'm sure if I were watching this, I'm like, why the fuck can't she just seem to jump?
Oh, that was on accident. No, fuck. Just... I don't want to play this game anymore. I think I can get one at this, right? Have you played this game before?
I played it for a little bit last night just to help get ready. Oh.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I'm about ready to just kill myself. In the game, not in real life.
His jump is enough to scale a one-story house, pretty much.
Oh, we're gonna see Freddy, guys, because I can't play this game. I don't understand how to do anything. I don't understand why jump is not space.
I could make jump space.
Yay. Let's go, bitch! Oh, that's gonna be a thing now. Oh my god. Don't.
Wait till you play Friday the 13th next week.
I'm not. You are. I'm already reviewing it. And how did he even hit me? I was behind him.
He swings around and through.
No, he wasn't even in his hitbox. That's bullshit.
Yeah, it's not so much a hit box as a hit suggestion.
Swipe. Oh, it doesn't seem like he hits me.
Hey, you beat him!
Yeah, I'm just gonna go right back though, cause well, fuck. Really?
Good job. I died to him the first time.
Oh my god, I can do something, right? Ah!
Ooh, good timing on that.
Oh, my headphones are falling out. Alright. Not gonna make that one. Oh, I guess I did.
Nice.
Just fucking button mash. Well, that time it didn't work, but... Whoop.
Nice jump. But for each boss you beat, he loses that appendage. That would make a lot more sense, but then after the second time we fight him, he'd be headless.
I'm okay with that.
Remember hearing the Nightmare on Elm Street? Yeah, the Will Smith song!
Oh my god.
I just love listening to that song even till today.
I didn't even know that was a song.
Oh, that's when it was DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Nice! Don't worry, you're coming up on a radio.
Not gonna be alive by that point.
Seriously, what are those things? In leather pants.
Put you in the crotch, because that's what you get. Oh, fuck.
Ooh! Look at these skills!
I would not call it that. Punch you, I hate you so much. Oh, that's a wrong button. Check out my rage.
Oh, loved Wild Wild West.
Wow, wow. There's another Spider movie. I actually really like that movie. So
Yes,
what's
that was
wrong
a great
with me?
movie.
I just can't watch the cake scene, that's all.
Yeah.
Oh, that counted? Bullshit.
I know, right? After he got fired, he went on LinkedIn and Facebook to the person's boss and complained,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
but he
Nope,
got
wrong button.
blocked. Wow, this is a hell of a story.
Well, I'll be lucky if I can get through this one. I'll count myself good.
You're doing good, actually, for your first time through. I didn't even know that there was a space there.
All about the cheating, man. Nope.
Those things in leather are dungeon masters. Oh.
For fuck's sake. Nope, that's the wrong button. Oop. Oh, for fuck's sake.
We should just name this. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Alright.
Lie down, lads, lie down. It's just a narrate. Wait for my train to arrive. Cool! Lisa's fighting Lefty.
We're just gonna sit here till you're done. Any day now.
He's having his little conniption fit. Nice. Those spikes look like carrots. Yeah. They're just throwing vitamin A at her. Honest guy says Lisa's got skills.
Thank you, I try. Trying doesn't make it happen. Wait, come over here. Put your fist to my fist.
Put your fist in my fist.
Come on, fist bump. It is a fist bump.
Death by fist bump.
Fist bump of death. There's like really no reason to go closer.
Nope.
Also, my face is really itchy and I can't scratch it because in the moment this is done, I'm gonna have to deal with other things trying to kill me, and they're probably more successful at than the fucking bosses. Which is irony right here. I don't know if I need to. No, I don't even need to
You're
crouch.
good.
Alright, well, I'm not coming any closer.
That isn't Lefty, that's Righty. No, it is Lefty because the
righty.
thumb's on that side.
Come here. Okay, come here again because I didn't count apparently.
I think the fist is trolling you. Yes. Yay!
Yay.
Good job. That seriously looks like a mailbox key.
Oh, fucking hell. Really? Punch. Oh, I have to go back. No, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. Fuck. Wait. Fucking what? Jump! Oh my god. I don't want to anymore. No.
Okay, you only have 5 lives left.
Ugh.
Kick in the door.
Come on.
Still not this house? Well, there's still more houses. I think these are on randomizers.
I'm so frustrated with like the controls right now. It's not even funny. The response rate is garbage.
It's really garbage.
And I can't figure out when am I supposed to push punch where it'll actually collide.
Oh, like early.
And apparently that counted, even though it's on the ground. Oh my god, Melissa. Am I free? Am I
No, you're
free?
falling asleep.
Fuck! Damn it! No. Punch! No. I don't want to play with you anymore. No! No! Oh, I'm not gonna make that one. Nope, not gonna make that apparently either. Nope, shit. Shit!
What a horrible night to have a curse. Good reference. What was that? Castlevania 2?
That should... I don't understand why any... So done with this already.
Wait, was it horrible night to have a curse or terrible night for a curse? Oh, I thought that was health. That's sleep meter.
Wait! I don't understand how I'm supposed to go into any of these buildings.
I don't know. They got you kind of screwed on this one.
Okay, Lisa, remember that this is an old game and the developers didn't have better technology at the time.
They
Don't
really
hate on them
did.
right now. Fuck you, developers!
Seems
so
like the
dumb.
controllers don't work well in old school games. No, they're
No!
really bad.
Like, guys, I don't claim to be an amazing gamer, but Jesus, really?
Biker Bob!
Oh, great. This is like in Shadow of Darkness. That's where Glory with all the hands in the swamp.
Yep.
Just put me on misery, please. Can I go in here? Nope.
I wonder if maybe you can't go into a house while you're asleep. Maybe that's it.
Oh, I don't know where I'm supposed to find a...
Yeah, there's no radios.
Well, at least this is entertainment. Oh, fuck you, bitch.
Well, have a good train, Snark.
Yes, Snark.
Cute chubby alligator. That's cool, Octarix.
If I hit him,
Yeah.
he's damaged, he doesn't hurt me.
Yes. Button seems like, response seems like Total Recall. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck off!
Yay!
Oh shit, now I'm back to this hellhole. Alright, well I guess we're running. As soon as I remember the controls. Nope. Fuck off! Fuck off, I'm going to the end of level. Screw you guys. I don't want to play anymore. You guys are mean. Oop, oop, oop. Oh, thank you. That one didn't count. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, guys.
I don't know either. This is really weird.
No, I don't want to play. Oh my god. Oh, thank you. I actually made a connection on that one. Ah! Okay. Can I go here?
If we can fight Freddy and Mel, can get the bones. A true winning pair! Gotta run, have fun, kick ass. Thanks, Dad!
Hey, Dad. Oh, apparently that's pause. Oh, apparently I got rid of... Can I go here? What am I supposed to do?
I have no idea.
Guess I'll just die. Literally. Well, this is a nice tour of the game, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream.
Is the Elm Street
I'm
Junkyard.
gonna go this way. Nope, I don't want to play. Oh my god, what was that? I don't know what to do. Jumping is pretty. Wow, that just should not count.
Seriously, like, which character from the movie is this guy?
I'm just like trying to get any of these to work.
No, Cody, we couldn't get it to.
Thank God I'm free. Death
She
is
was
true
legit
release.
trying to get into the first house, and it would not let her. Okay, would it be helpful if I made this jump?
I don't know, you're playing next, so go for it. I'm having a beer and sulking.
Yeah, let's give that a shot.
Yeah, I tried like smashing the up button. I also tried holding the up button, and it seemed like on the second house holding the up button worked.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, maybe that's what I gotta do, and then it didn't work for anything else. So I don't know if it's definitely gotta be something with the hitbox detection, because that's a mess.
Yeah, it's really bad. Select is shift. Select what?
And like a controller. Select is one of the...
Oh
buttons.
yeah, but I mean, what does it do in the game?
I don't know, but it's probably just how the emulator set up, so to speak.
Let's try that. Okay, so Z will be punch. Oh, maybe I should make shift.
I'm trying to remember the game. It was a similar, like, old school game, but I think it was PC. And all I remember is you're trying to get in. It was like point and click adventure. You're trying to get into this like haunted house. You have to like smash a pumpkin on the patio or like the porch to get the key to the house. And then you go in and there's like a...
Maniac Mansion.
Is that what that is? I never played it. I just remember seeing a playthrough of it. And like you go in and there's a monster party going on. And the butler comes up to you and he's like, "Would you like it cut off?" And if you say yes, he kills. Or you say yes, you're safe, and if you don't, he kills you.
Weird.
And then there's like an evil dog in the backyard or something.
I think that's Maniac Mansion, but I might be wrong. Oh, come on.
Man, I want to do so well. Can't do it. Might have been for me, honest. Like, I honestly was... I was honestly. Trying to get it to work. Like, you know, the hitboxes are definitely off.
Yes.
The controls definitely lag.
Yes.
But the game is still technically playable. You just gotta get used to that, which I'm not.
Yeah, you just have to compensate for it, which sucks.
But I could not get any of the houses to work beyond the first one.
Fuck.
Oh, I did want to revisit to you guys in case, is anyone still interested in me playing Subnautica? We've been talking about maybe doing like a Sunday stream, afternoon chill or something like that, so I just want to throw it out there, see if anybody would actually want that.
Yeah, let us know. There we go. 2 left, good.
We can go from arachnophobia to thalassophobia instead.
Cody is interested.
Hey, game's basically the games in the olden days. Yeah.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah, changing the jump to space really helps.
Oh yeah, it makes more sense. Yeah, because I'm sitting there trying to remember which key I'm supposed to push half the time, and then I push the wrong one.
Come here, you fucker. Hey, John Lewis, welcome back.
Hey, John Lewis.
God damn it. I'll play the safe and just punch you. Damn it. Woo! Okay.
5 Days a Stranger might also be a good one, too.
I haven't heard of that one.
Oh, really? It's a Yahtzee game.
Ooh, fun.
You ever watch Yahtzee? He did Zero Punctuation.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the game.
No, it's not like the dice game. Yahtzee does really, really, really fast reviews of games, and it's kind of funny. But he also made his own point-and-click adventure series.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's got a horror element to it. Notice how I try to pitch all these other ideas to get out of playing. It's like, like, what about this one? What about this one?
What about anything but this game? Oh, would you just get over here? You little shit. Oh, fine. We'll play that game. Oh, you little fucker!
I guess with the claws out, it makes it hard for you to actually hit them.
There we go. I just have to be splitting that dot.
No, Anna says he is too. Hey, it'd be fun. I've been actually listening a lot to, I think his last name, I think the name is Ben Prunty is the name. He's the one that did all the music for the Subnautica series.
Oh, cool.
He's done a lot. I don't know if it's for other games or something, but he's actually on Spotify. It's really nice to listen to.
Nice.
10 would recommend. Good job.
Thank you.
See how you go in the first house?
I think it's a randomizer. Which it shouldn't be. Yep. So you're hitting a fist with a bigger fist? Yes. Because that's just how we roll.
Fist bump.
God damn it. No! I punch first! Just. Ah!
Hopefully it's not happening again.
Try the next house. Oh, fuck. And you can't punch up. Because, you know, God forbid. What's the title of this? What time is it in this game? Perpetually Midnight? There we go. Yeah, it's just randomizer.
Well, poop.
Yeah.
It's maybe
Woo! Boop
the
him on the
snoot.
snout.
Yeah.
Yep.
Boop the snoot.
Come here, fuckers. You can't goddamn get me.
Nice.
That was weird.
Nap time?
Okay. God, that makes me nauseous.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
I just wanted to not have to hit those.
Oh, staying in the same spot also makes your sleep meter decrease faster. Interesting.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, yeah. Come here. Come on. You can hit me, I should be able to hit you.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, I did not think that was gonna work. Oh, thank God. Oh, come on!
That's bullshit. Pockets give you abilities in Sleep World. How to use the abilities, I don't know. Mood. How do you do anything in this game? I don't know. Mr. Ghost, it's not very... Oh, yeah. Good job.
Thank you. It's like in the perfect angle that they can hit you without you being able to hit them.
Yeah. Timing.
Woo! Back to them being New York rats. Oh, come on! You basically have to kite them all the way down.
Nice. Oh,
Ah.
so gross.
Thought I could cheap that, but no.
Oh, the guys are minotaurs. I thought they were satyrs.
Minotaurs? Why is I about to say that? That makes more sense. Why the fuck would minotaurs be in this stupid city?
I thought if anything they were gonna be more like demons, though.
Should have
The
been.
goat legs or whatnot.
Okay. Park myself in the corner.
Oh, he bit his tongue. Oh, Freddy. Oh, it is a tongue. That's gross.
Yep. Yeah, these movies are kind of pervy. Get over here, fucker.
Nice.
Yeah!
Hit him with the whole 1-2.
All I have is a 1. And it's not even a great one at that. Oh, come on! Your stupid hitbox. Yeah.
He's got a lot of health.
Yes, well, I mean, it's his head. I can't really fault him for that.
Old horror movies seem more scary than new ones. Maybe. I mean, I was gonna say, what are some recent horror movies that...
Train to Busan. That one's terrifying. Anything where you're in, like, narrow areas with fucking zombies that run.
Oh, is that
Can't
what that
handle.
is?
Oh, yeah. But they are more psychological in nature. Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Did we do the other house? I can't remember
I think
now.
you did the first one, did you?
Did the first one, but I don't think I did the second one. Oh, fuck, really? That's right, because these things kept flying over my head.
Hey Bill, how's it going?
Hey, Bill!
The new ones are scary as and gory. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think. I'm like, what was an actual
Finally!
horror, like, I don't know, something that wasn't
Wait,
just
wait,
like
wait.
gore.
Oh, that's the one.
Oh yeah, this bastard. So I was like, there was that,
Oh.
the movie where, everybody has to be wow. That was like,
Oh, Don't Breathe?
was that what it was? I don't
Something
know.
like that.
It was like, basically, yeah, you had to stay quiet or the monsters came.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking a different movie.
I didn't watch it, but...
You're talking of... Shit. Fuck. Fuck.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, so... I was like, I don't know, what else is there? Like...
What? I said jump! A Quiet Place. Thank you,
yeah.
Cody.
I don't even know if that's really counts as horror or anything like that. I didn't watch it again, so I don't know. Like, nice.
Thank you. I'd give it to it on horror, but it's kind of slim. I think you almost have to sacrifice yourself for that one.
I wonder if you can bounce off the... Everyone else seems like they can bounce off the walls. Well, it seems like all the movies now are, they just seem like Paranormal Activity, like,
Yeah.
that kind of horror, and it's just like they all start blending together.
They do.
Like it's like a mix between Paranormal Activity or The Ring, where you have like evil woman spirit killing things.
Well, I mean, it's basically just what Hollywood has become, which is we don't want to create anything new. We just want to take a formula that works and beat the death out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I do that?
For reasons.
Oh, son of a bitch!
18 hours.
Oh, that kind of worked. No, don't you? Don't!
That should not have counted. That also should not have counted.
No. I'm trying to punch you! Fuck it, I'll just take that.
Honestly, I'm beginning to think it's not worth trying to fight most of these things.
No.
And just like...
But the problem is, if you have to backtrack, then you're kind of fucked. Because especially if these things... And the way that they can hit you in just that special spot that you can't hit them.
Yeah, and just meant in terms more of the things that are static. It's like, well... Like these guys, yeah, it makes sense to take them out when you can line up a shot. But for the other ones, like, it's like, well, you could try to punch them, but you normally just end up hurting.
That's true.
Woo! Wow, that guy's on crack.
Oh, God, yeah. Now I gotta be up the next level. Oh! Jump box, I tell you what. I'm gonna skip him. Fine.
Sure, those powers would be great to use every now.
Yeah! God damn it! Are we making progress? No, because I got up to,
You're close to where you were before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Sleepy time. Bobby! Ugh. Of course. Ow. There we go. Here's the fist. Ugh. Like, there's no good place to stand.
You can hit him before he hits you. That's all I know.
Fuck it. How? Okay.
I like that it did hit you on that one and yet didn't count. Thank you.
Oh. Okay. Oh!
Because you can hit the knuckles. Hey.
Is this the magic spot? Ow.
Till that at least.
At least I'm able to land a shot. Come on! Fucker! God, this is gonna take a while. So, how is everyone? Fuck.
Goodness gracious, we got two.
That was my spot first, you son of a bitch! Oh, good night, honest guy.
Thanks for hanging by. Oh, I was hanging out, honest. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
Oh, welcome back, Alma. Moxie! Spooky shopping, what'd you get?
Spooky. I need to do something like that. Need to decorate. Probably should do that this week.
Totally.
Assuming it's not gonna rain.
Is it?
I don't know. Weather's been screwed up here, so.
That's true. Oh, we're down to our last shot. Please. As long as I don't have to fight his nutsack next.
Yay! 3 out of 5.
Progress has been made. Oh, fuck you. Oh.
Frankenstein be like, I want kisses. Can you give me kisses, please? No. Okay, no kisses. Got some wooden signs from my office. Some black creepy cloth birds are hard today. Some candle holders.
Oh, fuck.
A couple other small things. Nice. Sounds like a good haul.
No, can't do that. Really? Please let me in this one. No? Son of a bitch.
Means the only one you can go is forward, can't you? To the junkyard? Because that's the only one that's left.
I'm assuming that's endgame. So if it won't let me in the high school...
Well, you've already done the other buildings, haven't you?
I think so. Maybe I didn't do the first one.
There are only 5 buildings?
Should be.
So A button seems to be jump ability, and B button is a projectile no matter which warrior box you collected, but they are different.
That's weird.
Oh, Elm Street High School could be the last level for the friends. I don't know, I never watched the
That's true. So it looks like it's not that one. Yeah, we're just guessing at these hitboxes, really. No? Really? Woo! I only nailed that one.
Probably to the junkyard it is then. How many other ones?
Yep. Guess I'm just gonna have to try all the houses again. Or the game could be screwed up. It's possible. This is an emulator. Okay.
Skeleton looks like to the grocery store, just walking down the street, minding my own business. When suddenly, whack, bam, alakazam, guy in an orange jumpsuit beat me in the face.
Fuck. Things take too many punches. I'm gonna have to fight Freddy. There we go. Yeah. I think this is my last continue. Oh, fuck. How I ended that one. Seriously, what's up with this hitbox?
Don't even know, man.
I think I'm actually safe from when he lands, except just when he swings.
Well, if you hit him first, then his attack won't hit you, because he's like...
Oh, no, never mind. That jump does hit me. Fuck! Thought I was onto something.
Game makes no sense.
Nope.
Also, kind of strange that this came out for this NES, as opposed to, like, PC, or...
Fuck.
Do you figure that the A and B buttons are and you collected a warrior box, you have some abilities. Fair.
Abilities would be nice. Fuck. Come on, I hit you first. And come on! That was so me first. Fuck this. Yeah, okay. Why are you running at me?
Got somewhere to be, man. Wow, they're coming in full force.
Fuck, yeah, they are. No. Ugh. Just tell me where to go. Whoop.
The junkyard, then, I guess. Hopefully this works. Wow, you're like glitching out.
Yep.
Going for a jog with this dude.
Well, you know we gotta hit our cardio. Oh, fuck,
there's
there's
this.
another house. Fucking tag team. Maybe we did that house already. Ugh. Well, I made it a little bit farther. Now I need a break.
No.
Oh my god, you have to be so focused.
Does that mean I have to play again?
That's up to you. We could just sit here and talk about horror movies.
I'm like totally okay with the game change if we're up for it. I'm like, I'll do it, but I feel like it's just gonna be embarrassing to watch at this point. You guys have
That's
seen this
fair.
part over and over, so it's gonna be like the same
break
three
time.
levels. I am gonna get another beer though. Do you want anything?
I'm still working on this one, so I'll chat with people.
Brownie?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, I was gonna go the other way, but that works too. Burb. Gotta go get some yummies. If I can get my ass out here.
Oh man.
Run away!
I'm gonna turn on the fan though.
Oh, I forgot.
It is warm. Okay. 13 likes! Thank you. So what are the controls for this game right now? It is the arrow keys, Z is jump, they have it set to X, no, Z is punch, X is supposedly jump. I remapped it to where jump is spacebar, like it should be. They have turbos, which are A and S, but I haven't gotten them to be able to do anything. Please hold while we play some music. Yes, let's turn on some music. Hold on. Okay. Da 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 da. Where is my music? Here we go. And there we go. So what new games are you guys gonna play? Well, we're definitely gonna play Jackbox 8 when that comes out, which I think is around the end of October-ish. I haven't seen the game list for it yet. There's really nothing. I mean, November is normally when you get your big, like, your big games before Christmas. I haven't seen anything. Like, there's no AAA titles as far as I can tell. Black Ops Cold War is getting a couple new maps, a new cutscene, but that's about it. Yeah, as far as I know, hold on, if GameStop is still in business, let me see what games they have estimated. GameStop. What games are coming? Why do I not have the ability to hit GameStop? Try that again. Access denied. I can't go to GameStop.com. Did GameStop just, like, completely go under? Or what the fuck is up with Google right now? No, the stores are still open. Why can't we go to the... Jesus Christ. Christ. Google, you suck! Yeah, I would love to see a new game too. I'm sick of remasters. I'm honestly not even looking forward to the RE4 remake. If it is in any way done in the same vein as the new Resident Evil series on Netflix, it's gonna be crappy. Oh, thank you. So apparently Google has determined that we're not allowed to go to GameStop.com to see what new games are coming. I can move.
No. No. I did.
It sounds like an internet block. Great! Well, I'm so happy I'm kicking cocks to the curb. I have not played a Sonic game in... God, since I was in high school. Sonic 2 was my favorite. Oh, Belgian White. Nice. That's a good one.
I was like, it tastes different. Why does it taste different?
Because it's a different beer.
It's good.
I don't know. Every time that they try to do a 3D Sonic game, it's really bad. But not to say they couldn't do it right. It's just to be determined.
Unless they made brownies.
Yes! I cheated. I used a box mix, but I put some sea salt, a whole lot of cinnamon, and some cayenne pepper in there. So it's Mexican chocolate brownies.
No.
What's a remaster they should do? There is a... Speaking of Wii Sports, there is a workout game. It's called the PlayStation Kinetic. The only thing that's ever made me work out ever. But it was only in use with something they called the Eye. So it was PlayStation's first ever attempt at a video camera. It worked. For the most part. But it had me motivated to actually work out for a whole month and a half. So, if they would remake that, I would totally buy it. Sonic Unleashed is great. To have 2 different level styles is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of running out of things to do with Sonic. But again, it's like, we want something that's new. We're tired of the same old characters. Give us some new characters to like. And games are just like Hollywood. They just keep going back to the well that will pay them. Because,
especially Nintendo.
Yeah, why take the time to create a whole new IP, try to garner a whole new fan base, when you can just, you know, beat the piñata of an existing fan base? So in a way, I get it, but trust me, after a while, you're not beating a piñata, you're beating a dead horse.
Life is Strange. Why does that sound familiar?
That's the one where... Oh god, I'm trying to think of how to describe it. I can't even think of a way to describe it. I don't know, Life is Strange isn't exactly my cup of tea. Lisa might actually like that.
What is it?
What is it?
I don't want to use the word emo, because it gives it a very negative... It's a good story, but it's a lot of talking about feelings.
Huh.
We hate it. We hate it. Yeah, I just have not seen any... Mobile games took a bad route, now video games are starting to go... Oh yeah, it is pay to play. It's... Unfortunately, this is the way that games were always going to go, because there was only so long that you could charge $60 for a game and the public would accept it, and that would cover your overhead. And I think the last time that was applicable was, what, 95 maybe?
I wouldn't know.
The amount of technology, the amount of production value, the fact that you actually need voice actors now, like, it costs a good amount of money to make a game, so I understand that, you know, game companies need to charge more for it, but we, the public, are not happy anytime you charge a game for over $60. However, that being said, if you find a way to put like little drop boxes or vanity items in a game and you microcharge for those, you can make up your money and probably even make more money on top of it because it's a lucrative business and cover the cost, which is why it took World of Warcraft a long time to figure that out, and thank God that they did, because they were not about to. The community was not about to allow them to up their monthly subscription costs, especially when a lot of other MMOs were going free to play.
Oh, and it's not cheap. Like,
it's not, especially in MMO, because now you've got server farms that you have to take care of, and it's a lot.
Well, I mean, I get it that they're gonna charge higher because it's most likely that the people playing it are playing it a lot.
True.
For somebody like me who maybe played it like once a week, I'm like, this is really expensive for what I'm getting out of it.
Yeah, you got to be able to justify the cost.
But I also wasn't doing a lot of stuff in it too, so I think it's not tailored for me, and that's okay. Like, not everything has to be for everybody.
Yeah.
But I was just like, for me personally, it was too expensive to warrant like continuously like playing it a ton. Like, I'd play it if my friends were playing it.
Oh, of course. Well, I mean, that is definitely a social game. It's very little that you can play by yourself. Although there is an MMO game that you can do a lot of
is it
one
Secret
player.
World?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, every single time we talk about it,
I'm gonna get you to play it, and I know you're gonna love it.
I'm down to play it. We want to do it one of these times. It's
Okay.
fun.
Slipknotty, what's up? We're taking a quick break because, oh my god.
Especially if you're gonna make me play this game. I'd rather play that instead.
We may do that then after we finish Silent Hill. We may do one night where I just force her to play Secret World Legends.
I'd try it out.
And then we'll be back into our
It sounds kind of
by
like
numbers.
Neverwinter Nights-ish, so...
Yes.
Ish. Like, not obviously the same, but I'm like, I like those games, so...
The only downside to it is that it doesn't have Neverwinter's dungeons. It's very dungeon light, which kind of sucks.
That's fun.
But
I'm okay with that.
The content, oh yeah. Oh, welcome back, John Lewis.
John.
But yeah, do you guys know of any AAA titles that are coming out in November or October? I'm sure they probably want to get a jump on the Christmas sales, especially now that everyone starts moving their Christmas discounts and sales to earlier and earlier in the year, because definitely last year, still continuing this year, retail companies need to make up a lot of money. Although I don't know how they're going to do it with the labor shortage. That's going to be tough.
I don't know. It's going to be what it's going to be.
Have you checked out DLive more? Not yet. It's on my list to do. Like I said, I signed up for DLive when it first came out. It's supposed to be great because it's supposed to be blockchain, but it is really complicated trying to get it started. So if they made it easier, then I'll definitely check it out. We were trying to do a stream on Odyssey so we could play Subverse. Could not get it to start.
Oh, really?
It was driving me nuts.
Trying to think of what I've been looking at on Steam. Because Steam... I have mixed feelings on Steam right now, because it's great that it offers a platform for, like, any video game creator to get started on. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest, there's a bunch of crap on there.
There's a lot of crap.
Like, stuff that's like, okay, I appreciate that you did this-ish, but at the same time, it's like... when you're trying to find a game to play with people or something, it's just like, between most of them are early access, which I have mixed feelings on that.
Oh, yes.
It can be done well. I thought Subnautica did early access extremely well.
I agree.
You know why I think they did extremely well? Because they built in a bug reporting feature into their game.
That's all they need.
Where literally, if you see an issue, you hit F6 and F8 or one of them, and then it pops up a screen, pauses the game, you get to put in your information. You can, well, by your information, basically describe the issue or concern or comment, whatever. It doesn't have to be bad. They have a little meter on there that says, like, you're happy, you're kind of happy, you're not really happy, you're mad. And you pick one of those, and that's how you actually submit it into their system.
That's a smart way to do that.
Yeah, and then if you want to be accessible for them to follow up, you have the option to provide, like, your email.
Yeah, that's a smart way to do it, because how are you going to rate from a 1 to 5? The expression on your face is a great way to make sure that, you know, to everyone a 2 is a 2. Long Dark is supposed to be good.
I played, that's the one where you're out in the wilderness, right? Like,
I think so.
I started playing that, and I don't know. Maybe it wasn't just my type of game.
Oh, Alma. So there's Oregon Trail and there's Oregon Trail. I've seen both.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Speaking of Oregon Trail, I think the game that I was talking about being a serial killer is Harvest, I think is the name of it.
That sounds familiar. Let's pull it up. Take a look at
There's
it.
also a video game, like a click and point adventure game for, I forgot what it's called, but it's based on the story I Have No Mouth, but Yet I Must Scream.
Oh,
or maybe that's
yeah.
what the, oh no, I think that's maybe the name of the game?
There's Iron Harvest.
It might not
Harvest
be on
Days.
here, it's an old game. Like,
Oh,
old,
gotcha.
old-ish game. It was also really fucked up, so... There's a couple other games I see coming up on Steam I'm excited for. There's, and they are early, I think one of them is definitely early access, another one is, I don't know if it's early access or not. One of them is Potion Maker, where you actually get to, like, make potions, gather ingredients, put them into a thing, actually get to, like, mash them together and sell them. Another one, I forgot what it's called, but basically you play as the horror monster in, like, a movie, and you're going around and... Yeah, I think it might be by the same creators that did that submarine game, because the graphics look really similar.
Cool.
But it is, like, a 2D, kind of, like, slide-scroller, similar type of game, where you actually, what's it called? Like, you basically have to kill everybody as the tentacle monster in the game.
Fun.
Oh, thank you, Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan. Yeah, Oregon Trail is a zombie-themed version of the old Oregon Trail that has an incredible soundtrack. Yeah, that's one I've always wanted to check out.
You know what other early access game I've got a shit ton to play on?
What's that?
Valheim.
Is that good?
I like it a lot, and I'm not even a big base builder kind of game, but I love the exploratory aspect of it. And I have somebody to play with, so I think that helped. Oh my god, that game! It helps that the music is really soothing in a lot of places. You get to go out in the ocean, and I don't know. I like exploring stuff, so that one, I definitely got my money's worth out of that. I think that's what it comes down to with early access. It's like, do you eventually get your money's worth out of it?
I don't like games that stay in early access or alpha build, because it's cheap. Give us it will piss off people, especially those. Oh my god, I think it all started with what was that first game that promised the big graphics, and when you got it was completely janky.
Was that No Man's Sky?
No Man's Sky.
No.
Will probably go down in the annals of history as don't pull that shit with your consumers.
Wasn't that the game that basically from then on out all video game publishers needed to make sure that they like called out whether something was a cutscene or whatnot in their their trailers? It might have been that. It might have been another game before that one. Because I think there was another game that had a similar issue, but it wasn't nearly as bad as No Man's Sky. It was just like, oh, we promised. I think it was a different game that they were like, oh, it looks like it was going to be
It was
this,
around
but...
the same time, though, that they had to really call it. I totally forgot about that, but you're right. And you see it, too, with all these new release stuff, you know, where you're just looking at these amazing graphics. You're going, oh, it looks so good. And then you get into the game, and it's a 2D, like, card flipping. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. On the flip side, though, things like... It's not early access, but the other kinds of like kind of cheapo games or whatever, like Goat Simulator. Oh my god,
Goat Simulator was fun.
And I also bought Tree Simulator. Literally, it's
Tree Simulator.
It's basically the equivalent of having like the fireplace on a TV, like you know that fireplace channel. It's kind of like that, where you can customize it to be like this is the tree, and this is as much wind as you have, and this is the kind of weather. It is ridiculous. But I was like, it was super cheap, and I'm like, I have to. It was just ridiculous.
That is too funny. Mass Effect Andromeda was pretty bad as well. I remember them mentioning Mass Effect Andromeda.
That one, my issue with that, and I know a lot of people have complaints about it in terms of like, oh, you know, they led to a whole nother galaxy, yet there's like still the same like alien species. There's barely, and I think that's fair. Mm-hmm. In general, I personally liked the game a lot. However, in the very beginning, it was hands down, I actually almost put the game down because it was so fucking buggy. Like,
really?
So buggy. It crashed all the time, and I was just getting so frustrated.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, you know me, like, it doesn't take a lot to make me happy, but it was just like, come on, this is not even playable.
Yeah.
And they eventually fixed it, but I mean, I feel like that, you know, you can debate about the story, the characters, like, I think stuff like that arguably can be very subjective, but I'm like, when a game fucking doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like,
When the controls
That's pretty
don't work,
objective.
and you try to open a door and you get an error message, it's like,
Yeah.
QA your shit, people.
yeah. I do mean to go back and play Andromeda, though, because I like the fact that, you could fucking jump in that game. I like the fact that your characters, when you're in the, it's like the equivalent of the Mako in the new game. Your character, like your side characters, they actually talk with each other.
Your
and
side
they have,
chick.
Yeah, basically. They had talk with each other, and then the stories amongst them continue to grow. So it's like, oh, you actually can see that most games, it's just you and your connection to the other characters, but I felt like Andromeda, they did a really good job on making it feel like a team.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Like, I never played Dragon Age past the first one. I've been kind of meaning to. Inquisition kind of has me a little nervous, but I think Dragon Age 2 doesn't do so much with Inquisition, so I don't know. But anyways, I felt like the character relationships and that struggled a lot. Because it was like, you have, as a main character, have connections to all these other characters, but I'm like, technically, you guys live in the same fucking camp. You're traveling around a lot, and it's like, but you don't really know, like, okay, you see a little bit of interaction between Morgan and Alistar. Maybe a little bit here and there to at least set, like, oh, this is their, personas with each other, but you never actually get to see them have true character dynamic changes between themselves. So I'm like, and maybe the later ones fixed that or added to it, but yeah, that was kind of my bum part.
Actually, Cody, to your point, and following up on what you were saying, an MMO that I thought did that really well was Star Wars The Old Republic. Because you had to build relationships with the people that are on your ship and the people that you find, and you could, build an actual, like, romantic relationship with anyone, and you could figure out if you're going, light side or dark side depending on your different avenues that you pick. So you could have a Sith that's actually a light side Sith, or you could have a Jedi that is a dark side Jedi and boinks the shit out of the Doctor. But it was fun. Like, you actually care about the characters, and it added for, like, a lot of replay value. But yeah, I have not seen a good MMORPG in a while. There was one that everyone was so hyping up that I knew was gonna be shit. And, what the...
Cooking Simulator Shelter.
Yeah, it's basically Cooking Simulator, but they just put you, like, the world has ended, so you're just in a bunker. It doesn't really add much to it. What was that game called that everyone just played the crap of for like a minute on YouTube and then never played it? Ooh, I Expect You to Die. Yeah, you want a game that will make you want to kill yourself, it's that one.
Oh, no thanks.
It was... Shiza. Everyone was just... Oh, New World. Yeah, I don't even know if it's technically an MMORPG. Everyone played it for a hot minute, and then I haven't seen anyone touch it on YouTube since.
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
What is this? This looks interesting. Bonkers time loop tragic comedy murder mystery thriller. Wow, that's a lot of description. Featuring multiple casualties and a suspicious cat from the creator of To the Moon and Finding...
To the Moon
To the
is
Moon,
sad.
I heard, is really sad.
Yeah.
And it's overwhelming positive. Maybe we should put this on the list at some
Let's
point.
do that. Put on add to wish list.
I just saw... I don't know, the title reminded me of Cultist Simulator for some reason, so I was just like, oh, what is this? Which, I actually really like Cultist Simulator. It was not what I was expecting, though.
You really got into that game.
It's... I really love the music, and the music's available on Spotify, and I listen to it, like, all the freaking time. But, I don't know, it was just, like, you get into this habit, because the game is basically, it's kind of like it emulates a tabletop game.
Yeah.
And everything is done with cards, on which I'm like, oh, I don't get to actually, like, sacrifice people on altar. But you do, you just don't get to see it.
You're just sacrificing cards.
Yeah, but then it's a very timed game where time constantly clicks down, and then you're like, as you're trying to establish a cult and try to achieve your end goals, there's like these special inspectors that are trying to hunt down cultists, and so you got to try to evade them. I just thought it was really interesting and something
that
that's
is
totally
a really
new.
we should play that one time on here because I'd love to show people that.
Yeah, it's one of those games where you have to figure out how to play it. So I think maybe for one stream it might be interesting.
Yeah, I'm thinking like a one-off thing. Yeah, see, even Cody. Because one thing I really missed was when we used to do New Game Wednesdays, which were some of the most challenging videos I had to do because most new games come out on Tuesday, so I had to find it, buy it, play, record it, edit the video, and get the video up on a Wednesday. But part of the fun of that was being able to find all these really cool games, which, to your point, on Steam, you almost can't find anymore. Like, you really have to hunt to find a decent game.
You really gotta look at the reviews to make sure, because things sometimes look really great, and then you get into it, you're like,
this is shit.
Sometimes for a single playthrough, like, I think I played Cat Quest, I'm like, for a single playthrough, it was worth the money. Would I play it again? Maybe
I mean,
not,
but that's the difference.
but-
Like, if you're paying $5 for a game that you get, like, 60 minutes of entertainment out of, okay, yeah, my 60 minutes is worth $5. I'll do it.
I definitely don't buy anything unless it's on sale, though, because I never get around to it anyway, so it doesn't make sense. Oh god, the game.
My sister knows how to pinch the shit out of a penny, I'll tell you what.
Just, like, it feels good to get a good deal. That's all I can say.
You are gonna make a Jewish man so happy.
Happy, it's fine, it's fine. What was I gonna say? There's something else that's good. Oh, you guys were talking about Fallout. I really need to actually pick up Fallout 4 again because I played it, I liked it, and then my computer literally caught fire, and I haven't played it since I lost my save. So.
Oh, I forgot your computer was set on fire.
Yeah, basically what happened was I lost 2 hard drives in a period of like 3 days. So the first hard drive
Stop
failed.
downloading porn!
You know. There's so much internet. So little time. No, it was like an old hard drive, and it was HDD. So eventually, you know, the motor started falling out, like dying. So I brought it into a specialist to get the data on it, and he was able to do it because, you know, the hardware was fine. It was just I forgot what the term is, but basically it's what actually moves the needle to read the data.
Yeah,
which is why hard drives fail so much eventually, because they literally burn out.
Mm-hmm.
And so he saved the data. I got another hard drive. I started copying the data over, and I should have kept the data on the stick, and I didn't. So that was mistake number 1. I think what might have happened is when I went to plug in the power supply, either the power supply to the new hard drive was the cord, like the plug was faulty.
Oh god, they short?
Or it was dusty. I don't know, but what happened, thank god I have a computer that has a glass screen on, like, the tower, right? So I can see inside. So I'm
You're
playing,
like, ooh, roasting marshmallows.
basically. I was playing Fallout 4, and then all of a sudden the game froze, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? And I turn, and there's a literal fire in my computer.
Who programmed this?
Thank god, shutting the computer off killed the fire, because I was just like, I don't know
Wait,
what I'm
what?
gonna do with that. Well, because it just didn't have the energy to burn or whatever.
Oh
was
my
causing
god, that is
it.
weird.
Well, because I mean, what is it gonna combust on a thing? It must have been like some
oh yeah,
sort
you
of
do
power.
need the triangle.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way. Yeah, and then because of that, I lost my save, and I think I was up to 30 hours on that, and I'm just like, I'm too far in to want to replay the whole game and catch up to where I was, because it's fucking Fallout, so there's just like Morrowind and Skyrim, like, it's so much to do. And I put it down and never picked it up again. Did the same thing with New Vegas, and that one I should finish, because that's like a nice small chunk of it. And I really like New Vegas, but I was like, I gotta be perfection! I gotta get the best ending possible! Oh no, I don't have enough skills on this one!
She is totally that person.
I was like, yeah, that was 10 years ago. I should probably just go back and play, because I'm a lot more chill now.
Could we play hide and shriek for Halloween? I think I have to re-download it, but I mean, we're gonna play Silent Hill, but we might be able to squeeze in another stream where we do some hide and shriek.
Oh, you were asking about costume for...
Yeah, we do need ideas for... I mean, at least I do. I don't know what to...
I was telling Melissa, because I cut my hair again, I might... And I already have the outfit. I might go as Elizabeth from Bioshock.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Infinite. Thank you. Words are hard. But, yeah, I don't know. What are you feeling?
Like I said, the only character I really had any kind of energy to dressing up as would be Pyramid Head, but I don't know how to do it in a way that I could sit on this couch and not, like, push her off of it and be able to see.
I was gonna say, you could kind of go for the nurses, but you still have to, like, cut in some eye holes so you can actually see what you're doing.
I could do the nurse.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to figure out how you can make the mask so you can actually see through it.
Yeah,
or maybe you
let me
could
play
just
with
do,
that.
you know what you could do? It'd be a little bit of a play on it, but rather than do your whole head, you know, like the old-fashioned nurses that basically, they're almost like church kind of
Yeah.
things where like they came up and around like that. You could do something similar with that with the bandages, so your face stays free. Maybe just put like white face paint on or something.
That's true.
Kind of get away with it, so you can actually see the game you're playing.
Yay! Ooh, that'll work. Oh, I'm excited for that.
Oh,
now.
and then I feel like I should dress like Lisa
What?
because she's in Silent Hill.
Oh, that's right. I'm like, why
Shit, I
would
might
you
have to-
dress like you?
Okay, you figure out, confirm this week what you're gonna do, and then I might.
I like
change
the
my
nurse's
costume.
idea. What do you guys think?
I could do like a bloody Lisa.
Yes. But no, if you want to do Elizabeth, you should. You
I was
do
just
bloody
copying you.
Elizabeth or
Bloody
dark Elizabeth.
Dark Elizabeth.
Yeah.
You know what I really wanted to do initially was because I was playing Shadow of War so much was to go as like a wraith. What was it? Like a wraith ranger. Basically what happens in that game. But then I just got lazy. I was like, I don't want to buy stuff. It's hard because like all the good stuff is done for guys, and it's kind of hard to find stuff that fits for girls. So.
That's trell I just like take parts of it and then just slut it up a little bit, and that's Halloween.
I'm gonna spit out my beer.
Mel is a nurse. I'm seeing her in 1940s hairstyle with old-fashioned nurse's uniform. Yes, and I'm gonna like darken it up with some black and gray eyeshadow. I'm gonna have like dark red lips. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Let's just see.
I'm finally excited for Halloween. Thank you guys.
Silent Hill costume. Probably have the red jacket that she wears. Ooh.
Yay!
Good lord. Good lord. What is wrong with my mouth today? I just cannot get words out correctly.
Oh, it corrected the. I was gonna say it. That looks like side lip tail.
Fucking, I'm done.
Google knew what you
I'm
were
done.
trying to do. I didn't know you have an Instagram. Yes. So when I get a new job and I can start doing cocktail videos again, there will be more snippets of cocktails and cocktail photos on my Instagram. But right now, it's normally kind of like me helping out local restaurants and giving them a little bit of promo. So that's most of what's on my Instagram right now. I don't use it. Ah, Corona Cat! Stop wiping your nose on my arm.
Yeah.
I really don't use it to chat. It's just another place to put up content. Like, you guys know where to find me. I'm always on Discord. I always check all my YouTube comments.
I mean, I guess I could do it. She's blonde. I feel like I'd be... Her name's Lisa!
And she's a nurse. Are we gonna look the same?
Well, she's like normal nurse.
Oh, so you'll be normal nurse and I'll be undead nurse.
Yes. I would be, well, I'd be like probably normal dress, but maybe like with the blood coming down or something like that, like she does. We'll see. Because I'm like, I want to be blonde.
We may have to go to like Party City and shop. Stop wiping your nose on me!
She my kisses!
Are you in Canada? No. We are in the desert in the United States.
Which surprisingly has a lot of Canadians that are like, fuck the
Isn't
cold,
that
we're
weird?
getting out.
Oh, this is gonna be so cool.
I feel like it's appropriate for the game, so.
I agree. Hold on, let me take the calendar here. So,
What if you could be a hill in Eisen States? Can that be me, please? Oh my god, yes. It's like make the ghost costume like the old fashioned with the sheet over your head with the like circles or whatever that are black, and then just make it a brown sheet and put little like fake trees on top. I kind of want to do that now.
put like a couple pieces of like big duct tape over where the mouth should be. What do you?
I kind of want to do that.
You will be the Silent Hill. I will be the slutty undead nurse. All right, we got a plan. Okay, so next Friday we're gonna, because you gotta play the Friday the 13th. Because if you thought this
But
was
it's
pain,
hard. No, I don't want to play hard games.
you can watch me play and make fun of me.
I'll sympathize.
And then, what do you think? For the 15th, we'll start Silent Hill. We'll be in costume.
Whatever you want to do. What, for the 15th or for Halloween? Okay.
Well, I figured it's probably gonna take us like 2 or 3 streams to get through it. In costume.
See about that.
Okay.
We can still do it. I just don't know if I'll be in costume for at least
That's
that first
fine,
one.
yeah.
For Halloween one, definitely.
Cool. Yay. Yes, welcome to Spooktober. Yee. I'm so happy we get to do this. I love doing themed stuff. It makes me happy. Although I don't know of any like good Christmassy games to play for December, and Thanksgiving really doesn't have much. Oh, you have a game?
If we can't think of anything else, you remember when we would play Visceral Cleanup Detail?
Yes.
There's actually an expansion for Santa's Rampage, and you were in Santa's toy box cleaning up or toy shop cleaning up the mess. So worse comes to worse.
We could do that.
I feel like there were some video games though where like Santa was the protagonist, but he was like action Santa.
There was a hide and seek game that was Witch It. Yes, so Witch It has a Christmas mode where like someone plays as Santa and you have to go find what should be the witches but are elves. It plays like shoot, you know the game. Fuck. Guys, what is it called? Where people turn into objects and you have to figure out which one they are. It's falling out of my head. Son
That
of
sounds
a bitch.
fun. Sounds like a puzzle game. I love puzzles.
Which is funny because the game itself, not Witch It, but where everything spawned off of this, is basically someone took a game like a Call of Duty's kind of a game and they modded it and just Gmod! Thank you, Emmy. Oh, Little Nightmares. That's a fun game.
I just saw the hands and I was like, the fuck. The Gmod was just a way to. Oh wait, Gmod. That's not. You're talking about the one for like the Half-Life engine, or is that something different? That's Barry's mod. Never mind. Shutting up.
Same thing.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. So that's the one where people turn into objects. You have to go find them and shoot them.
Well, Barry's mod was like an open thing, like sandbox for you to make games out of.
Yes, but that's what inspired these kind of games.
Okay. Well, you know, the game is so do I. Man, talking about all these games now, just like go play stuff. I also pitched Broken Age to Melissa. I don't know if you guys have played it, but
Remind me what that one is.
It's a newer, but it's still pretty old. Like sometime during the 2000s it came out. Like 2000s as in not like 2010 plus, but like 2000 and 2009. It is a point and click adventure game and telling a very interesting tale about two different teenagers. One who seems to be secluded on a space station where the space station takes care of him. There's like a mother sort of unit. And he gets tired of it. He wants to explore beyond that. Another is a girl who's like in a village that every year, every village has to sacrifice one girl to this like evil god sort of thing. And everyone's happy about it. Her family's like, yay! They're like treating it like a quinceañera or something. We're like, get you all dressed up, you'll be ready to go. And of course,
God, it's like Midsommar.
well, it's very, the game is done in a very lighthearted way. It's very colorful, it's very like animated, and Elijah Wood does voice acting in it. So, but
he's been doing a lot of games recently.
I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, so that one's actually kind of, and like the stories intertwine eventually, and so yeah, it's just an interesting little point and click adventure game.
That's cool. Yeah, he was in the new one. It's a top-down game called 12 Minutes, where you have to basically you walk in. It's just centered in this one room. You walk in, and your wife is dead, and you have to try to reverse time in a way that you can not only figure out what has happened, but also try to stop the events.
Interesting.
It looked interesting, but only for like a one-off kind of scenario.
Yeah, it seems like once you play it once,
yeah,
you'd have to come back to it long ago, like after the fact.
Helmet doesn't save us all. So who cares if you're gonna die?
Do your best, honey.
Do it for your country.
Yeah, she's kind of a badass. It's fun.
That's cool.
Not to say that the guy isn't, but it is nice to see kind of like a female character that's like, fuck this! I'm not doing this shit. You guys are all insane. And
like, no. And, no.
That was a great game. You should pick it up. Oh, kitty.
Yeah, they're just, like, not a lot of new games coming that I'm... When the fuck are we getting the next chapter of Final Fantasy VII Remake? That shit... Ooh.
And I haven't played Integrate, so don't spoil it, because I'm not buying a fucking PS5 anytime soon.
Thank you, me either. You
So
sold
mad
that
about
shit
that.
on PS4, release that shit on PS4.
So mad about that.
It's such a... And this was my issue from the beginning. I'm like, you're not going to have a release schedule for your chapters. You're probably going to release shit on the next platform and only the next platform, and they did both of those things. So I paid $60 some odd for one chapter of a game.
I paid
Yay.
$460 because I had to buy a fucking PlayStation 4 for this because I didn't have that, and now I have to go buy PlayStation 5.
Oh.
So that's even worse in my opinion.
Yeah, people ask me why I'm a PC gamer. That shit right there.
So mad.
Not for broadcast. I understand why they can't do another chapter, or why they're taking a lot of time to do not for broadcast, because UK is still in a lot of lockdown. So they've been trying to get out content where they can, but it's almost like they have to check in daily to see, like, can we get together or not? Can we film?
Yeah.
How do we do this?
Yeah, I know that pushed Subnautica Below Zero schedule way back because a lot of the game was done, but they're like, we can't get voices for anything right now because we can't meet, so.
Yeah. People pay $60 for technically a one giant tech demo. That is the best way to put it. It's not a game, it's a tech demo. And honestly, pretty shitty.
Well, isn't there like another Final Fantasy spin-off game, Final Fantasy 7 spin-off game coming called First Soldier?
Yeah. Which I don't know if it's related or they're just trying to, squeeze money out of the Final Fantasy name.
Here's my thing. I love Final Fantasy 7. It is
probably
my favorite game of all time. I regret the fact that they made all these offshoots.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they retroed the story to making it, I thought one of the nice things about the original was you can imagine how the characters are gonna you could basically ship characters and not have to worry about it. And they're like, well, you have to, these people like each other and these people like each other. And it's just it was nice that you kind of left it vague and just and I say that because I don't, it's my ship is valid. It's not that. I'm I think I don't want it to ever validate a ship in that.
No.
Because everyone's got their take on it and I think they should get it.
Yeah.
And the people that want to date Barrett should be fucking allowed to do it. And so that was something you could do in the first game.
My god. If his arm's any indication.
But Crisis Core, Before Crisis, Dirge of Cerberus,
Yeah, they basically did the Kingdom Hearts shit.
It's all these one-offs, and I'm I guess it's nice that you guys wanted to keep the Final Fantasy VII story going. All we fucking wanted you to do this whole time was just remake it with better graphics. Instead, you're we could do that, but we're gonna give you this movie, and then we're gonna give you this, and it's okay, that's
Although
nice.
Advent Children was a pretty decent movie.
I mean, it's not bad. None of the, I don't.
Even though it broke canon.
Well, that's what I mean, though. It's it's not to say that any of these things delivered were bad. I've heard great things about. I think it's Before Crisis. I can't remember which one's Before Crisis and which one's Crisis Core, but the one where you play as Zack.
I think it's Crisis Core.
Yeah, I've heard great things about that one too. And so it's cool that they did it, but it's just now you've kind of gone, because you came out with all this other shit, you fucked up the main original story of it, and it's just you didn't add, you changed, and that's what I don't appreciate about it. Anyways, so.
But that brings up a good question. At what point can you add to a story, and what point should you change a story?
I mean, I would say change a story if it's got horrific plot holes in it, but otherwise
That's
just
fair.
leave it alone. I don't know. I don't see any value in retrofitting a story to make it some other canon, unless it's really well, this was truly shit and this is gonna make it better. But it's such a subjective
or you wrote
thing.
yourself into a corner kind of a thing. If it's a small thing that makes something better happen, okay, but to just rip pieces out of it just because you want to make a new name or a new game with the name.
Well, that's what I don't understand about First Soldier. It's why you basically came up a game that seems to be using all the previous places that you created. Why aren't you fucking working on the next chapter?
We'll take another chapter. That would be... Yeah, exactly, Cody. At what point does it become another thing entirely? That's something I think Kingdom Hearts broke the shit out of. Well, for a number,
No, Melissa's
oh, Kingdom Hearts here.
Fire. Flames on the side of my face.
I love her.
Heaving breaths, heaving. It's cool. You should go watch that movie. It's great.
It's like they use Kingdom Hearts to sell other platforms, and I will never accept, to the point that you go to try to play Kingdom Hearts 3, and if you've only played 1 and 2, 3 makes no sense. Because you have to play Birth by Sleep and 365 divided by 2 by 4. I don't...
Yeah.
What the fuck is this
shit? And the thing about that too is that you had to buy those devices, and that's okay. That's another thing that pisses me off too. Is like they did this for the Final Fantasy VII series. The offshoots is besides Dirge of Cerberus, I think every other one of them, like before Crisis, was on a mobile device. I think it was, and then Crisis Core was on one of the handhelds. And so it's like, well, if you want to play those, then you got to go buy the devices. And it's like, well, that's nice, but at least in the FF7 series, it seems like you don't need that knowledge to really understand. You might miss out, like in Final Fantasy VII, the remake, you know, when Cloud's like, oh, hey, Cloud, like in the tower, those characters did come from one of those offshoots, but it's not the end of the world if you don't have that.
No, it was like
logic.
a very small little thing. It wasn't like you don't understand the whole plot of this game because...
But with Kingdom Hearts, I'm like, that's bullshit.
It was so bullshit. I'm looking at these characters going, who the fuck are these? And I got people, not you guys, I have other people in chat. I'm like, so that is Xerxes, and he comes from this game, and he's a nobody of this, but it's like, I should need a fucking map to understand your plot.
Xerxes is like the evil guy from 300. Shut up.
Oh, no. He's in that one, too.
No, I know. I'm just being like, I don't care. Like, he's the one from 300, too. But it feels like developers, and it's not, I don't think it's necessarily developers. I should say it's the corporations that
it's producers,
make these decisions. They're basically holding games hostage and forcing you to spend extra money to buy consoles, and that I have a problem with.
Yeah.
And that's one of the big reasons why I'm a PC player, because it's like, for the most part, as long as you have the hardware, and you do have to have the hardware in some games, like Crysis. If you didn't have the hardware at the time, you were not going to play that game anytime soon.
But you could upgrade your own PC. You don't have to go out and buy a whole new PC.
Well, then upgrade, it would be like, yeah, exactly. Like, you know, oh, I need to have more memory. I mean, it could get expensive, to be fair. But the benefit, too, is like, your PC does way more than just play video games.
Yeah.
And you get more benefit out of it than like, oh, well, great, I have a PS4, and I'm going to go buy a PS5, which basically makes my PS4 not needed anymore. And I get the same features,
and it may or may not be backwards compatible, which I hate that shit.
That as well. So I know I'm ranting, but I'm just like, fucking stop that. Not everybody can afford hundreds of dollars.
Welcome to podcasting. It's basically ranting.
I know, we basically are doing one right now. But it's just like, for people that are low-income families, that they can't enjoy this shit whatsoever. And so I think to your point when you mentioned about like the transactions, now I think you can go really wrong with that really fast.
You can.
But
pay to win is how you really go wrong with that.
Absolutely should not have that. But as long, you know, you can make a game accessible to people that can't afford to play it, while also offering other ways to get revenue that people that are willing to spend it, which tend to be the people that have some amount of money to blow, or they really, really like to collect everything, which that is a totally different issue.
Or they really love costumes or skins on their guns. But that stuff I'm totally fine with. I don't like the new Call of Duty because you can buy guns that have way better stats than anything that anyone else gets, so it's pay to win.
I was laughing at Arcteryx, who's responding, which, Cody, I agree with you. Yes, they ruin fandoms all the time. Look at Voltron.
And she's big on fandoms.
But Arcteryx responding with, what's wrong with the little competition between shipping companies? You know what? The best ship ever that had fan fiction on AO3 was some... Remember when
I forgot
that
about AO3.
one actual legitimate like boat ship got stuck in the canal?
Oh, God, yeah.
People wrote so much smutty fanfiction about that. And I was just like, bravo, internet.
There are times the internet's just a beautiful thing.
You know, it was 2020. It was hard times. We're just like, get your fucking humor where you can. I'm pretty sure it's 2020. I don't know. It's quarantine time. I can't recall
definitely
anymore.
Sounds like something like someone's in quarantine. Like, I'm either going to slit my wrist or I'm going to write fan fiction about a boat and toss a coin. And God's like, and heads.
The best thing about that, there was at least a full page of available stories. It was just like, I'm so proud of you guys right now.
Pay to win isn't fair. Pay to skin. I love that term. That is a great fucking term. Pay to skin. Can be weird for some people, but
as long as it's not Silence of the Lambs style.
That's where my brain was going.
talk about lotion or baskets.
perfect.
That is really, yeah, I mean, if you want to customize, and I feel like I don't play Dead by Daylight, but I know at least it does
buy
offer
tons of outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you know, I totally agree. It should not be pay to win. You should not have money be a total game setter on that. That's bullshit. But
Yeah.
But if you want to customize your game more, and it doesn't like lock out a whole shitload of content from other people per se, or maybe it does. Like, you know, say what you will about DLCs. I kind of like DLCs as long as it's not necessarily like you pay $60 for this much content when you should be getting this much content, and then they release the rest as DLCs. That's bullshit.
And as long as the DLC isn't the finalization of this, that's what bugs me about the whole alpha build thing, and that they'll release DLCs, but DLCs actually give you the full story of what you should have been paying 60. I'm trying to think of a good game that a game that exemplifies this, where basically you're buying DLC, but you're really buying the rest of the game that your original $60 should have given you.
Yeah, like I'm thinking, and this is, I would say, a good example of it was the DLC they did for Dishonored. Like, Dishonored as itself is
I've
very,
heard that
like,
one's good.
Oh my god. Actually, the DLC is what got me to fall in love with that series. I thought, well, it's hard. I don't really like having a main character in a first-person shooter that doesn't talk. That was the time, like, that was the thing at the time, because it's more immersive. I'm like, not really.
No, it's not.
I'm not tied to my character.
Yeah, there's no emotional connection
I'm like,
here.
I know I'm not in this, like, plague-ridden city trying to, like, stab people, but not really, because then I get the bad ending, so I have to just knock people out and put them up on chandeliers. Like, which is what you have to do, otherwise the rats come and eat them. Alive, I guess.
Fucking French.
But yeah, like, that one, I don't know, I really enjoyed the DLC so much, and the DLC felt like a standalone. But, you know, it was also a case of, like, if you're able to break a game down to smaller chunks and then pay for each of those chunks, at least then, you know, some people can afford to at least get some of the game now or some of the game later. You know, it's just things like that, too. Because the other issue as well is, like, internet fucking spoils everything.
It does.
And so it's almost this rush to get content because you either have to avoid the internet or you're gonna get spoiled. And I got pissed because, like, Lucifer just came out with their last season.
You've really been liking that show.
That's so good. Well, last season was, like, I'm not gonna spoil. I think it wrapped up things well. I don't think it was necessarily amazing, but I also don't think it was bad.
Yeah.
I think it was what they needed to do to wrap the show up. So,
Fair.
But that being said, fucking a totally different fandom spoiled it for me in terms of, like, oh, you know, what about this, like, alternate universe, like, Lucifer alternate universe for this thing where blah 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 happens. I was like, you motherfucker. I was so mad because I was avoiding the Lucifer fandom at the time.
Oh no, they should post. You've got to put spoilers. Like, be a good citizen on the internet.
I chastised a little because I was like, come on, dudes.
Yeah, that's just fucked up to do. Hey, James Money, DLC should make an alternative ending or a new way to play. Agreed. If you feel like you've gotten the whole story, or like the story that was intended from the start, then that is a whole game. Yeah. Put DLC on top of it, like, this is how this could have happened, or here's a new way on how to play this. That's true DLC. But unfortunately, some games are getting into the dark arts of, we're gonna release this much story, and you wanna know what happens? We're gonna call this DLC. No, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're microcharging us for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and that's not what I'm trying to refer. I mean, I will say this, like, I do like the concept of chapters if they're done well. I do think that at least
with the release schedule.
With the release, I mean, just so you know that there's gonna be an ending. But at least with, like, Remake, I did feel like if they never continued the game, I'm like, at least the first chapter felt like it had a gameplay, it had a climax, and then it came down, and then it's like, oh, it would be an ambiguous ending, which, you know, whether you like it or not, that's totally fair. But at least it still feels like it was a game that was delivered. And to Cody's point, like, it feels like once upon a time it used to be that games, like, companies would not finish their games on time and sort of meet a release schedule. They push it out and then launch the rest of the game as DLC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that was bullshit. And now it feels like they've stopped doing that in favor of, we're in early access for Infinity.
And that's what I hate, is people abuse that early access shit. Maneater did DLC right. They did an entire
I forgot
story
about that
arc
game.
that wasn't enough to warrant a new game on top of the game, but was enough to be worth paying for. How many chapters are there in FF7? We don't even know. Like, internally, we know how this game is supposed to play itself out. They want to make some twists and turns, and that's fine. We're not even on disc 2 of the original game, as far as I can tell.
No, we're not.
No, we're not even there.
We just left Midgar, basically.
And that was 2 fucking years ago.
That's like not very far into the game because you have to go through the whole continent on where Midgar's on, hop to another continent, and go through all that one, and then go on a wild goose chase for some shit to get a key to go somewhere else on a different continent, do some stuff there, go to another continent, and that's after a scene on there that you have to get to. That's when you get to disc 2.
That's when you get to disc 2.
So we're like not even halfway through the first disc, which is fine. I'm like, I appreciate that they added a lot of stuff to it.
Yeah.
And me being a diehard, like, I don't like it when they change shit. I'm like, okay, you know what? I actually enjoy
For what
this.
they changed, I kind of liked it.
Yeah, and I like the fact that it's also like a little bit more alternate universe style, so
Yeah.
you can still say the original's potentially canon or whatnot. I don't care. But yeah,
Because it's kind of playing almost as like a what if kind of a.
yeah,
It realizes that the players know the story, but the downside to them is the players know the fucking story. Give us the rest of the game.
yeah. Well,
Whereas if we didn't, we'd feel like, okay, this is the first big part.
yeah,
We're waiting on the next big part, but we're not even 25% in.
which makes me wonder how. Well, I imagine potentially the rest of the CD would go kind of fast because I don't know how they're gonna do. And this is what I'm actually
Yeah,
curious
because
to
a lot
see.
of it's just running around.
Well, yeah, and I'm like, are they actually going to do open world like they did in the original? Because
That's
Final
a
Fantasy
damn
12
good
did
question.
it, and I actually missed that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I like being able to go travel around. I like exploratory games,
Yeah.
so it's kind of nice. But yeah, it is a lot of running between places. I mean, you spend a lot of time in Junon. There's a lot that goes on there.
A lot in Juno.
But that's really the next major place to go to. Sorry if you haven't played Final Fantasy 7, you might not want to listen. But this stuff is, it's been around for.
It's been out
20
for
plus
quite
years,
some
so-
time, yeah. So you don't feel like we're spoiling too much
I'm not
of
saying
it.
what happens in it, just.
But that was one of the nice things about the remake that I appreciated, was because conversely, like, you love the free open world. I struggle with that because I almost feel like, okay, I'm gonna miss the connection to the story because I'm just out here and I don't know, like, follow this arrow to get back on the storyline. The remake, I think, really kept the plot moving. It allowed you to go do quests for additional stuff if you wanted to, but you could quickly get back into the main plot. So I appreciate what they did with that. I thought that was a nice thing, whereas now that I played it up against the original, I couldn't get all the way through it. It's so hard to do in a live stream. I appreciate that a lot.
Well, the way I like in the remake versus FF12 is the fact that remake, every chapter is very much its own, like, segment, and so you can't go back to other chapters, which helps to keep your goals going forward. In Final Fantasy 12, it was still kind of open world, where you could go all over the place, but you didn't have a fucking world map, so you had to run all the way back. And I'm like, I literally would forget what I was doing in that game and have to. It was actually a joke between one of my friends at work. Was like, we both have had to restart FF12 so many times because we play it, burn out on it, because the game can be so hard if you don't grind, and grinding's boring. And then, like, come back to the game and be like, fuck, I forgot what I was supposed to do next. And there's no objective anywhere, so it's just like, well, I guess I'm restarting.
It's like, I'm gonna keep running until I trip on a landmine that is the plot device.
It was a good game, I enjoyed it, but I'm just like, I'm still not done with that game.
Nope. What's gonna happen else in the stream? I don't know. I mean, we'll leave it up to you guys. We can continue chatting. We could try going through one more time in the game. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. What do you guys want to see? I have a pop quiz to do on it, but I don't feel like watching the whole movie. Oh, for Donnie Darko? Good movie. Pretty dark, but good movie.
I've not actually seen it, but I know enough about it.
Mm-hmm. Weird comparison with the early releases that are in chapters. Feels like cliffhangers at the end of book. Yeah, that's what pisses me off, especially when they leave shit on a cliffhanger. Like, what was the game? Oh, Sly Cooper. the last Sly Cooper, which will probably be the last Sly Cooper, they left it on a fucking cliffhanger. That will never get resolved.
Oh, really? I never played Sly Cooper.
Oh, it's so good.
I've heard
it's
good
a nice,
things.
lighthearted, fun, like the controls are super tight. You would really like that, especially because
Probably
you like
would.
to wander around, because you get to wander around and pick stuff out of people's pockets, and you have to be sneaky.
That was basically my favorite thing in Skyrim to do, especially when they offered the, I think they called them radial quests or whatever, but they made it so you could do unlimited thieves quests.
Nice.
So they just randomly generate, like, or a quest where it's like, go here and steal this thing. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm on there. Fuck the main quest. I don't care about dragons. Let's do this shit.
Yeah, I don't think we're up for a Jackbox session, because that would take some time, and it's hard to do with two people sitting here. Yeah, it's... And then I get why they do the cliffhanger thing, is because they're trying to put it out there to create enough buzz to get the fan base to push the producers to want another game. And I don't know what the hell happened to Sucker Punch, who wound up holding the Sly Cooper title. It just went under, as far as I can tell. It's like with the sequel to L.A. Noire, which looked like it was supposed to be pretty good, and it never saw the light of day. Probably because L.A. Noire was one of the most expensive games ever to make. Oh man, I really wish they did a sequel. Games are meant to be fun, not a worry for financial loss. Yeah, it's hard when you have to separate out the artistry versus the business. Because the artistry needs the business needs the artistry, but at a certain point, it's a struggle between the two. Has your dad ever seen the Medal of Honor series? I don't think he has, but I definitely want to bring him on. He's up for coming on for the new Call of Duty, the new World War II themed game that's coming. I forget what the title is, but he's definitely down for doing that. He misses chatting with you guys. There's rumors of a Sly Cooper 5. You know, I would be happy if, like, the fan base just made their own game. Because I think and that's one of the cool things about fan bases now. They are so fucking skilled. Like,
Yeah.
they can create a game and honestly make it... Like we saw with... even though parts of it were cringy, the fan-made sequel of
13th
11th
Dawn.
Hour. Yeah, 13th Doll.
No, that was actually really well done.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Major props to the Nexus team, the people that were making multiplayer mod for Subnautica, because it's glitchy as shit, but like they're working on it, they're
Yeah.
trying, and I'm still really impressed. I actually want to go work on it because I'm like, I totally believe in what they're trying to do, but it's hard to do that modding stuff, and they're doing it because they're just so passionate about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that just a lot of these people run into licensing concerns where they're going to be worried that people are going to come after them for it.
Yeah, like one game went after their modding community for something, and I'm like, just fuck off. You make horrible games, and your fan base makes them better, so either work with them to do a joint licensing thing,
Yeah.
or fuck off.
You know what, actually, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but when Neverwinter Nights was out, the modding community was huge on that.
Yes.
And there actually was sort of an unofficial, official community mod package that got released, that had a bunch of, like, expansion stuff in it. And I'm
Yep.
like, I think that's really cool.
Yeah, they could create their own dungeons. It was the coolest thing in the game.
Especially when, like, people are willing to do it for free. Like,
Right?
and if they're not willing to do it for free, fucking hire
Like,
them.
you can pay really expensive developers, or you have people who they just love it, who will give this to you. You can pay them, like, $20 and they'd be happy. Like, they just get to see their... I mean, don't do that. That's horrible. But I'm... to all the producers out there who are greedy little shits, you could pay them $20. They'd be super happy just to see their content in the actual game. Has he played it? No, he doesn't play... The only time he ever plays a video game is it's something that we bought that's super, super old, and he always calls us in to help him get past
I
it.
love it. He loves to play Spyro. I'd always
He
come to help him
does.
with treetops. Sims 4 developers and the players. Players don't like the developers.
I'm not surprised.
I've not played Sims 4, but I'm not surprised with how things are. Of course, every mod that... Well, I mean, I don't feel like you
EA
should have
has
to.
definitely spit in mods' eyes. I think they're the ones recently who like went after mods like legally.
Well,
I could be
shitty.
wrong, but yeah.
I mean, if you're selling your mod and making money off it, that's one thing.
That is one thing.
But a lot of it is like, at least if it's not gonna impact other people negatively,
What do you
just let 'em
care?
do it. Like, I get it, you know, people can mod like DBD for unfair advantages. Yeah, that's terrible shit. Don't allow that.
Of course, yeah.
But like, if somebody's just adding to it, it's because they really care about the game. Just, don't even say anything. It's better just not to say anything. If you're not going to encourage it, just like fucking let it go. If they're not making money on it, then whatever.
Yeah. Fuck, even if they are making money off of it, just turn around to them, cut them a deal for money, and give them a payout, and now you own their content, and you can make residuals that will earn way more than what they got off their big payout, but they're still so happy about the big payout. Like, I feel bad. I'm basically telling people how to take advantage of mods, but, like, from a producer perspective, if you're not going to do the right thing out of being a good human being, fuck, here's your capitalist way of, you know, making it a good thing, kind of, for both. Belandris, what's up, dude?
Hey, Belandris, how's it going? Welcome to Rant Session, aka unofficial podcast number 2. We're chatting about video games.
Oh.
Because that's my favorite thing to talk about.
Wow, people really love Sims. You know, I did Sims for a while. Honestly, I was kind of surprised because I didn't think anyone would love watching a streamer play Sims, but there are people who really enjoy it. So for those of you guys who are into that, I'd love to know, like, what is it about watching a streamer do Sims that's really enjoyable? It's like when they're running a particular quest, or there's a goal, or just like something nice to have in the background. Like, what is it? It was a conversation I was having with someone at my actually our favorite bar, who's big into podcasts, and I was telling him, like, yeah, we did a podcast recently, and I said, like, you know, I'd really love to be able to transform the podcast medium in a way that can, like, make it more interactive for the people that are watching. And so I asked him, like, what is it that you really like out of podcasts? And he said, like, well, first of all, most of the times the podcasts that make it big, it's because it's a celebrity, like a Joe Rogan or something like that. They already have a built-in fan base, so they built the fan base, and then they go to the podcast. I said, okay, that makes sense. It's not like we're looking for the podcast to be huge. We just want to make content that people enjoy. And he said, it's like, he just likes listening to people talk. And in my head, I'm thinking, that's all you want out of it? Like, you don't want more?
If you live in a quiet house...
That's true. It's nice having background noise. Discord recently lost their music bots, but Google could have gotten money if they struck a deal. I keep saying YouTube could make, or not only just YouTube, Sony, all these music people who love to strike down YouTubers for using music. Just turn it into like an epidemic sound. Sell music rights for $12 a month. You're making more off of that than if you sold the rights individually, and you'd be making shit tons of monthly recurring revenue, which every company prioritizes. No, they won't do it. It's like, sometimes you just want to shake these people. Like, why am I smarter than you? I just love to build and show off my creations. Exactly, and that is the big plus of the modding community. And again, I'm speaking from a, you know, greedy producer standpoint. That is a ready-made development right there that you don't have to pay insurance for. You don't have to pay an insurance for. Use them! And it can be beneficial to both if you do it right.
Yeah. It bothers me when it just seems like straight up ill will. Like the big corporate bringing down the hammer, and it's like, look, I get it, you know, like people should not be charging for stuff that's built on a system that they don't have the rights to. I get that. That I'm not like contending with, but when it's like people are just doing stuff and then they're like, well, you can't do that. It's like, you're just being a fucking rain on a parade right now. Like,
yeah, because their lawyers are fucking bored.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts. The Wicked Whims mod is oh, that sounds like fun. End up killing my Sims before I do anything significant in the game.
That's impressive.
Wow, everyone really seems to like The Sims.
I played The Sims. But I played Sims 3 because I heard that was better than Sims 4. At least in some ways. Like, it was, for the price, I think is what was being said. I like pets, so I play the pets mode.
Oh, the pets is fun.
I just got late night though, so I'm playing a little bit of that, but I burned myself out on that too.
I've been doing most of the cooking stuff, and that's fun. But it has a bit of a burnout for me. Talking makes you feel connected as background noise, and it can just be a source of entertainment. The reason why I like talking to you all in your rants is that it feels like you're talking to me. And that's what we like, and this is why I could never really do a pre-recorded podcast thing, because then we're not talking to you or with you.
That's kind of how I feel too. I've only ever done one like talk like that, and it was just because I couldn't attend the after hours event. So it was basically like, why do you like, why did you come to this company, blah, blah, blah. And so I just did a recording and sent it off, and then got confused the next, like I did that like a week in advance, and then got very confused the next week when suddenly my like LinkedIn blew up, and I'm like, who are all these people? And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot there was that event last night.
Whoops.
But yeah, like anytime I do public speaking, which I do a lot of, like.
She's good at it.
Oh, thank you. Hate it. I hate it and I love it at the same time.
You hate it, but you're great at it.
Well, I like the impact it can have on people.
Yes.
And for the conversations too, especially in the Q&A sessions. But leading up to it, like the 3 days where I'm like, why did I do this? Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Why do I fucking do this to myself every time? And then I do it. I'm like, yay, we're all happy here and good feelings. And then I'm going to sign up for the next one. And it's a vicious cycle.
It's a vicious cycle. So yeah, like, I played it in my head, because I've also pitched this idea to another Twitch streamer friend of mine. I'm like, why don't you have, like, a call-in show kind of a thing? And I don't think he ever took off with that. But, it's something I kicked around for us, going, like, well, what if we did one of those, like, late-night call-in kind of a shows where, like, we could throw out a general topic if it's something that you guys want to hear, and then we just open it up to inquiries. Now, of course, we can't really open it up to voice because YouTube and, people love to be able to kick other people off the platform, but try to find ways that we could, like, take in questions and talk to you guys live and give, suggestions, and, and also find ways to be able to give you guys, like, sponsor level content as well. I don't know, it's just spitballing things. Like, I just want to make content that you guys, and I know, and I'm not saying this to, cut ourselves off in the knees. I know there are some of you who just dial in because you want to be supportive, and I appreciate that. I know that some of our content may not be the best, but you guys tune in anyways, so I want to come up with stuff that we do where it's like you don't feel obligated to join. You're like, oh man, this could be really cool, and you want to join. When you're black and white, you're encouraged to abuse your peons in those games. Wow. So yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions, we could really use them.
I'm excited to play Subnautica if you guys are. I just keep thinking about it. I'm like, oh, it could be kind of a chill stream minus...
Yeah,
chill
totally.
Stream minus all the fucking fear of Paper Leviathans, but...
Yeah, if you guys are down for that, I can help her get her system at home set up for that.
Insane. Especially because Subnautica 2 is so good! Might not be as entertaining because I already know where everything's at, so I'm not going to be like... That's probably for the best, because the first time I played Subnautica, there was that one point where I was just at a drop-off where it was just complete darkness below, and I was just like, no. No. No.
You could be like the jungle
Terrifying.
tour guide from Disney, like, welcome to Subnautica. On your right, you will see...
And it's like, on your right, you will see a derelict remains of what used to be the Mercury 2. And on the right, you'll see a fucking Leviathan!
I stick around for the chats because the off-topic chats are my favorite. Cool.
Aww.
Okay. So for our next podcast, we'll make sure we have our off-topic sessions, like the call-in thing, and we can find a way to do it in a way that's not going to have YouTube kicking us off. I'd love to be able to do that. Yeah, because it seemed like you guys were really excited for the podcast. I know we've only done one, so it's really hard to kind of tell, because normally these things take some time to be able to really kind of catch on. Want to see a game that GTA, but set in the 1930s Russia in an alternate universe where an uprising against communism happens. That's very specific.
So you're off to build that?
You may have to build that. Subnautica is thing we should definitely do a vote for in Discord. I would definitely vote for yes.
Remind me after the stream, I'll go get it set up.
Okay.
Figure out a good day to do it. Because I want to make sure, like, get everything ready to go. Make sure it's a day that people can actually attend. If you want to. I don't want people to feel
Oh, yeah,
obligated
totally.
again, but
I mean, I don't stream on Sundays. I'm normally out and about on Sundays, so that kind of works.
could be good.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, early afternoon, late afternoon. So it's
Normally they tend to like that time period. It works
kind of a
best
nice,
for them.
easy Sunday morning minus all the death that's happening around by the vicious creatures surrounding me. But whatevs.
And we're mostly on Pacific Standard Time anyway, so it's a nice, like, mid-afternoon for most people. Cool. Well, I think we're probably coming to the end. Oh my gosh, 18 likes!
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you guys so much. I'm so glad to see the likes come in while we're just sitting here chatting, because it helps me to know that you guys are really enjoying this.
I also appreciate that you're okay with this, so I didn't have to play another turn of that game.
Oh no,
I'm so
I would
frustrated.
make you do that. I would do that.
Like, I tried, but for fuck's sake.
It's a tough game.
It's just the controls. Like, the hitboxes just don't make sense. And
Nope.
I'm sure if I played it enough, I could probably get the timing down, get the feel down.
Oh, of course.
Just don't care. Sorry.
That's why this was going to be a one-off, and I knew I was going
That's
to
fine.
try
I get to
most
see
of
it. It's cool to see it. I appreciate that. Definitely
Yep.
better than
This
horror.
is where horror games started. And honestly, at the time, not too bad, right? I mean, the graphics aren't anything to write home about, but I think the music really sells it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I mean, it's NES, so it's not a super surprise. It's not really scary.
Yeah.
But, like, I still think back to Clock Tower, which is fucking terrifying.
Oh,
and
Clock-
that's not that
nothing
much
beats
better in the way
Clock
of
Tower.
graphics. Pearl's Bequest, too. Oh, God.
Oh, I love Colonel's Bequest.
You ever play that on this stream?
I have not. We still need to play those.
That one would also be another, like, Halloween-ish one.
Totally.
My God, everything in that place wants to kill you is terrible.
Right? And I love, it's like all the classic kills, like the psycho death scene, the chandelier, and then there were none. Like, it
Go
just-
into the dark area and I pops out of
Oh.
a trunk and
I hated that.
they changed that for the second game where they like lessened a lot of that.
They did.
For sure.
Although if we do play that one, we're definitely gonna have to do the second game without the voice acting, because the voice acting is so bad.
Loaded.
Yeah. No.
Oh, Steve.
We're gonna have to do the voices for that, because no. Suffice it to say, Sierra did not knock it out of the ballpark when they decided to get into voice acting for the first time ever. I think it was Dagger of Amun-Ra, which is the sequel of Colonel's Bequest, and King's Quest V, I think were the first two games where they delved into voice acting so bad. Oh, so bad. And I loved Sierra games so much, but yeah.
Side note, did you ever play Dragon's Quest, I think is what it was called?
I am going to
We
be playing
had-
Dragon's Quest.
Yeah, we had, I think, Dragon's Quest 5 or something like that, or I remember we had the game for it. I never...
We ever got Dragon's? Wait. So
Wait.
you're thinking Dragon's Quest, that game where it's the quick time events, right?
This was like a point-and-click adventure, a very old one. So maybe it
From a
wasn't-
Sierra?
I don't know if it was Sierra, but it was around that time. So maybe it wasn't Dragon's Quest, but I thought it was another, like, Quest game that wasn't Quest for Glory, and I don't think it was King's Quest either. I'll have to look and see. But I'm like, always kind of wanted to see that gameplay because I've never actually seen it. We just had like the manual or whatnot.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. So yeah, if there's any games that you guys would love to see us play, let us know. Next week, I'm going to be torturing her with Friday the 13th. And then we are digging into some Silent Hill 2, which I'm really excited for because I've never played it, never watched it. It's going to be really good. And I'm also really excited now for my Halloween costume.
Oh god. I think I gotta figure out which one I'm gonna go with. Do I go as Lisa or do I go as Silent Hill? I really go as Silent Hill.
Could you do like a half and half?
Probably not. But I could always do one for 1 week and then one for the
Yes,
other.
you can totally do that.
Probably take more than 2 streams anyway, so.
Well, I mean, we're probably gonna do it for like 3 streams, so.
Okay. bring my sheet with my little stuff on top.
I love that.
So ridiculous.
That is so cool.
We'll see. We'll see what I can do.
Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for all the likes, the subscribes, the donations, to the sponsors, to our mods. We will see you, awesome people, next Friday. Bye, guys.
Night, y'all.